Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers. Welcome to another edition of Very Sky Rita Lee's video blog, also known as San Juan Island Prepper. I'm your host, Krabby McCoffee. If you're new to the channel, hit the like, subscribe, thumbs up button. So, for some of you people out there, Chloe's about to head out. I'm turning the phone on so she can call me. You guys have been wondering what's going on with me. Well, I'll tell you, I've been very sick. Yeah. Very sick. And no, I don't smoke Camels, so don't ask. I'm not a cigarette smoker. I am a dipper. Unfortunately, my Camels keep going down faster and faster. I like the can. Look at this. Doesn't that look cool? They just make it like realistic looking almost. Yeah, not cartoony. So, there's old Joe. Anyways, we're not going to be reviewing smokes and stuff. I know Tildor will probably comment from time to time, maybe. Chloe thinks Tildor is Zoe. My family wanted me to go online live at like 9 o'clock at night on Friday. Unfortunately, I didn't do it because I didn't see the message. And two, is at 9:30, the neighbor would start pounding on the wall. Yeah. The guy's got like a little kid, so we're supposed to cater to the little kid. Fortunately, last night's been one of those nights where I've been having so much problems again. I'm starting to feel like I'm losing it, right? So, it's probably the message I sent earlier. What's this about track phone managing service? So, it's telling me something that I need to do, huh? So, apparently I'm still getting my, Alright, so I have no clue. Okay, I can run over to track phone to look. As a prepper, sometimes you got to go look at that stuff. But anyways, Higgins messaged me about electrolytes. So, anyways, I got a special for you today. So a lot of you guys out there message me, and you're like, "Well, we're prepping in our medical pantry." Some Higgins, he had to have this stupid last word about electrolytes. Okay, as a prepper, you can do three things for electrolytes. Okay, in the Marine Corps, they used to basically give you, and so was other military drills, salt. They would basically tell you to suck on a salt cube if you didn't have water. Think about it. No water, suck on a salt cube. Yeah. So the point being is, there's a lot of people out there don't know that trick. You can suck on a salt cube if you have a salt cube. You can also suck on a sugar cube, but point is, and people say, well, why'd they invent the sugar cube? The sugar cubes are used for one purpose. For kids to go and steal a sugar cube, or two is see, when I was a kid, I don't know how many times my cousin Corey and other kids would sit there and we'd convince each other to boost this ain't trash, to boost a sugar cube from grandma's house. We called it boosting, or pinching. And we would pinch when, I told Chloe I needed this sink. Because, if I'm going to make some coffee today, I'm going to need to have it ready to go, Okay, so this morning I'm going to do this for early. You guys are wondering what's going on. Well, I got a ham I got to prepare. And, yeah, so Chloe was getting run by the marketplace, not the marketplace, the grocery store. We have a small grocery store in the island. It's right off of Main Street. Well, it looks like an old-fashioned grocery store. It's like one of those that if you lived in today's world. But anyways, the cubes were made for teas and coffees for people that don't want. However, have you ever noticed when you look for sugar cubes, you can't find it? Yeah. So last night, I want to tell you guys about a prepping thing that's happening. I'm slowly going to get that coffee pot filled today. So Higgins emails me this video, right? He says, "Oh, I think he was hinting at I need to watch this video." Well, Chloe was listening to it, and she was saying, "Well, what is this crap?" Well, this is what happens when you know. So Higgins is like, "Oh, well, your electrolytes are short because, well, who's the one who eats a freaking 2 cheese sausages in the fucking, whatever, eats a cheese sausage and then says, oh, I had a banana and a cheese sausage." Maybe he should talk about his electrolytes. Maybe that's why he's feeling crap. I'm so tired. And look at me. I tell you why I'm tired, okay? The stress. Now, I got a new problem, and I wanted to talk to my cousin Dinky about it. But, Dink, it's Easter. She's not going to call me on the telephone and be like, what's your problem, Or my Aunt I or Uncle Steve, I'd love to hear from them too. But, my point is look around, I've been sleeping on that bed. Okay, let me tell you the story. So last night, right? Okay. Chloe says to me, "I'm taking a smoke. I'm going to the store." I said, "Okay." Right. So she goes I think it was like from 3 o'clock to 10 o'clock. I was out like a light bulb, 7 hours. Okay. 7 hours. I get up, right? I get up. This is a prepper's tool for Easter. I looked at Chloe and I said, "Didn't you have some chores to do if you want your ham?" She's like, "Oh, yeah, but I'm letting you sleep." Right. So then I turn on the movie. I turn this movie on, right? She's watching it with me, which is fine, Daddy. I don't care. She says, "I'll get the thing done tomorrow." Tomorrow, right? Well, think of how bad the Easter thing was anyways for you guys. Let me just tell you about it, right? You must prepare for the worst. That's today's tip. Prepare for the worst, right? So what happens? I'll tell you. Pedialyte. That's something you need to keep on hand at all times. Pedialyte, Powerade, and Gatorade. Why? You might not think you have everything you need. So why do I recommend those? Because if you don't get them, you're going to be in trouble. Now, I prefer my Powerade to be fruity. Oh, they have ice cream bars now. Great. So anyway, someone's saying to me, well, Basic Care Advantage Electrolyte Solution. You see, there it is. Probiotics. They're prebiotics. So this here is $5, right? You can buy it, and it actually is a SNAP EBT eligible. So I guess Pedialyte is but the thing is if you're gonna do that, you're going to need, Gatorade's the same. You need to have it on hand, as a prepper, because what if you can't get to the store or something else happens, right? And you're losing. The thing is Higgins, he'll email me eventually with what he thinks, which one would be better, right? The Chloe's like, "Oh, I can get you Powerade or Gatorade." I personally like the Frost one myself. Love Frost flavored. Frost flavor is the best in my opinion, but that's just me. But if you're looking for all this stuff, it says takes see, there he goes again. Poops and it goes on the floor right now. I told Chloe, she's just, I got to get that ham cooking soon. It's going to take a couple hours. So I'll be doing a how to cook a ham for dummies video again today, updating it, I guess. I will personally be adding the tags too. So, but another prepping tool besides Powerade and Gatorade is Pedialyte. Yeah, Pedialyte's one of those things that you can take as an adult. And apparently, it is depends on the thingy. I would get the giant bottle and then follow it. They got berry frost, and cherry. I think I'd prefer whatever large bottles available. The thing is, you can Pedialyte might taste kind of funky, but you know what? It keeps you rehydrated too. So if the you know and by the way, there is something I should tell you about as a prepper. Okay, on Easter, one of the things I want to tell you about prepping is if you're gonna carry Pedialyte, Gatorade, and Powerade on hand, the Pedialyte will work as much as better than the Powerade, or equal, depends on your needs. Problem is, it will restore your electrolytes. Okay, a lot of people lose electrolytes when they take a dump, they take a piss, when they change to a keto diet or whatever. So to me, all you peeps out there have been messaging me, saying, we hope you get better, hope you get better, you know. And Higgins emailed me this morning thinking it might be my diet. My diet is one meal a day, okay? The reason for one meal a day is because most of the dishes don't get done, you see. So I told Chloe if she wanted a green bean casserole, we can help you show you how to make a green bean casserole on today's show for Easter, you know. And of course, me and Chloe's going to have to get that place clean before she leaves, so she better start getting her room. Higgins thinks I dangled a carrot. No, I'll tell you what I did, okay? So I turned around and I told Chloe yesterday, if you want your dinner, you're going to have to damn work for it by getting this place clean. I can't do everything myself. I got 2 roasts to cook. I got green bean casserole to cook. I got pies to cook, even though they may be pre-made pies. I got all this ready to go. What happened? Oh, yes. Let me just mute that. That's my email notification. I just deleted the email. Came in from AOL, apparently. It's like, do you want remove paid emails at $4.99 per month? You see? Just like we're talking about email the other day. Remember that email program? Like what is it, Bird Mail or whatever it's called, and they want to charge you like $17 for an old, you buy the hardware and then I can't support that at all unless you're just basically. So my family, of course, they showed me some puppies of some Shih Tzus, cute dogs. So as a prepper, I got up this morning, and I got to tell you the story about another prepping tool you might want to have on hand. Okay, it's called your mind. Because let me just tell you what happened last night. Okay, last night we took Moppy out like 20 or 30 times. Stovetop needs to be cleaned too, so Chloe's getting most of the dishes. I'm just tidying up here to make sure there's no water leaking and etc. This needs to go back in. That's my popcorn top. Okay, so gotta go start cleaning out some of these dish soaps. Okay. Alright, peeps. So, I don't know why we have one of those still available. Well, we can return it for the $1 or $3 or whatever. Apparently that company went out of business, I think. That's Twin Brooks. Maybe I kept it just for that reason. Okay, so my next plan is to make a pot of coffee. So, as a prepper, I got up. Okay. And this morning was one of those mornings, right, where I got up. But your mind. You need to get your mind prepped. I didn't even go through the news this morning, by the way. I'm so drained on other issues, like, for example, uh, you know, so apparently we're looking at a Black Swan event coming up through next thing going down is something about, you know, so they're trying the labor market cooling. The new data is saying the labor market is cooling, so so they're going to be looking at all the earnings to see if it goes up or goes down through 5 days of stuff. You got Small Business Index, CarMax, Albertsons, First Republic Bank. Then that's Tuesday. Wednesday is wholesale inventories, and then Wednesday's Consumer Price Index and FOMC meeting, and then OPEC monthly report for price of fuel. That might drop the stock market. And Delta Airlines. And then on Friday, retail sales and University of Michigan consumer sentiment surveys, earnings from JP Morgan Chase, Wells Fargo, BlackRock, Citigroup, and PNC. So the banks are going to be showing their growth or decline on these days. So I guess it's going to be an interesting week, isn't it, peeps? Yeah, well, as a prepper. So to me, I got to get things moving along. I know Chloe says she's washing up and then going out. So, I told her to be on standby, with the phone. So, I'm going to try to make some coffee up for you guys. I know I'm way behind schedule. You guys should know why. So last night, Moppy was clinging to me like Velcro. Chloe was sleeping in the living room last night. She was kind of concerned. Because Moppy's been kind of clinging only when my health is declining, apparently, I tried to talk to Dinky about it. She said it might be Moppy, but now Moppy's sleeping, It's like all night he's been clinging and now he's sleeping, I mean, you wouldn't believe how many times I couldn't get to sleep last night because I had to smell his breath. It was like he had a milk bone, you know? There you go. All right, so probably wondering what the prepping is for the paper towel. I'll show you. See? So, a little Easter story for you all. One Easter, I got up in 1989. You guys are sitting there going, what is she looking for now? The coffee. I ground up some coffee, now my coffee went missing. See? Not one thing, it's a million others. Ah, there it is. It's lasted me over 2 weeks, people. It's not bad for grinding up 2 weeks of whole bean. I have to clean the There we go. So now I gotta sit down for a minute. And grab a piece of paper for you all, you preppers out there. It's Easter. Chloe only had a 20-minute one at Safeway. She didn't get everything. So today is the day we use a green pen. And we will grab a piece of paper from the grocery list. And I'm going to check on a few things. Milk, check. So we need. Alright. So grab some soda. Maybe some beer and wine. Spend on Chloe. Dairy, milk, cream. Get some eggs, maybe. Butter. Eggs, maybe. Just depends. Most likely not, but we got regular butter. Might need some butter anyways. Let's see. Toilet paper. Chloe said she's taking care of that. Maybe some paper towels. As a prepper, these come in handy because they got magnets on the back of them. So you just hang it on the fridge and you can stock up. I need some mayonnaise too, I think. Is what I told Chloe. Some mayonnaise so I can make some more pasta salad. I need she knows what this is. All right. Let's see. What else I need? Baking stuff? Oh, yeah. These got question marks on them. So we don't need any meat. No fruits. How would I do something? He always never tells me about that. We got mushroom soup, so we're good. Yes. So it seems this is the items we need. Maybe a bar of soap too. We're running on bar soap again. Got some coming in. Yeah. No, I will put a question mark on this because, well, I can. There we go. There we go. Seems popular. See that? It's brewing nicely now. So, yep. Anyways. Okay. So, I think I got everything. Talking to how much, personally. Thursday's a Walmart run, so this is the Walmart shopping. Mm-hmm. There we go. So, preppers, I'm going to check my Discord. Um, so, my story was that Easter in 1989, I ended up with the Easter Bunny. Now I have the Easter Bunny. Hey, Boom Boom. A Game Boy. Yeah, a full Game Boy. That's right. That was like cool, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it was awesome, you know. I was wondering about, you know, oh, so Higgins emailed me again. Yeah, all right. Forgot to close my email app. Usually I close it so I don't get notifications, but he emailed me, so. Higgins is like, well, the proper Powerade Gatorade is the sugars. Well, let me put it this way. If anyone knows me, I stopped using sugar a long time ago in my damn coffee. Okay. That's one thing I don't use. You don't see me eating much of sugary goods. I had, what was it the other day? I had cookies. Yeah. I had Oreos 2 nights ago while watching Twins. And then yesterday, I had a glass of milk and cookies. Finished up the Oreos and I fell asleep 7 hours. Mm. I got up and I had cheese and cookies in me, so my stomach's completely empty today. I'm hoping to get me some prime rib and au jus, which means the kitchen will be finished up and I can start once the stove top is scrubbed down. Shouldn't take too long. I'll have the ham cooking first, which means I'll show you how to cook a ham for dummies yet again. Um, Live, and then I will uh, show you how to prep and cook a prime rib for dummies. But to do the prime rib, I'm going to have to take 5 or 10 minutes to go over Aaron's video yet again. Every time I want to make sure to get my prime rib proper, so I have to watch his video on how to cook prime rib for, uh, you know, for that stuff. So, should be easy to do. Yeah. So, what I do is I go over to my channels. I go over to this channel. Then I go down here. I think it's the prime leg of lamb. Nope, that's not bad. Turkey gravy. That's not bad. Which one is the one that? Oh yeah, here it is. How to cook a fully cooked ham for dummies. Let's see if we got any new comments. Yeah. Newest first. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So once Chloe gets back, I will do a video once the kitchen's ready. Let's look at the instructions because we gotta make sure we have everything in order. First, I'm gonna take this on the scissors and I'm going to cut this off. All right. All right. So this is a 9-pound ham. So then we're going to do this. Cut this part off. All right. So we got a spiral sliced ham. Brown sugar glaze included. It's already fully cooked, it says here. It says heating instructions. Heating instructions are really tiny, so you got to look for it. So the heating instruction says 275 for 15 minutes. So 15 minutes. So this is 2 hours. 2 hours and 15 minutes. Right, there you go. See? There we go. So what we'll do is we'll put the glaze pack and this in the fridge. So we will be prepared of the ham. Mm-hmm. So, plan is we will be personally making the ham first. Prime rib, well, like I said, I'll have to get back to you guys with that. So, so today's Easter is what it is. Yep. So, hopefully you have a great Easter. I should Google Voice my sister, wishing her a happy Easter too. Google Voice is fast. There we go. So I just sent my sister a message. So for all of you out there, when the coffee's done, I'll be pouring a cup and getting ready to start the day with coffee. Yep. So, living room shouldn't take too long to tidy up, leaving us with just the kitchen, which is going to be easy for me. So, I will be making 2 videos: how to make prime rib for dummies and how to make a ham for dummies, which, like I said, so just seeing if anyone has posted on my website. Yeah. I think it's playlists, right? Yep. Cooking related. So, anywho, I'm looking forward to cooking prime rib for you guys yet again. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it'll be entertaining, say the least. Yep. So as you can see, it's stopped. So let's get some coffee. So one of the things I'm planning to do today, in between my coffee, is getting those ingredients, taking a bath. Gotta take a short bath. Probably get some dial or something else. Running on bar. My shipment didn't come in yet. Amazon's laid off more employees. Let's take my morning pill. Gotta have my morning pill, you know. So as a prepper. All right. So kitchen should be done quite fast. Surprised Chloe didn't get any shrimp. We usually do shrimp, you know. Maybe she'll pick up some anyways. If it's on sale. First cup of coffee. Sometimes been acting up, so hopefully you know, people have been asking me, you know, what do you do with prime rib for a side? Well, as a prepper, you can do many things. Salad, it's on sale, of course. I love the croutons. I think I fell in love with the croutons the most. Yeah, so anyways, got my morning coffee. I'm gonna go check on Chloe for a second. I don't know what's going on with Higmeister. He should be with his mom right now. Instead, he's texting, emailing me, you know, about electrolytes. So what I'm gonna do probably is do 2 things. Okay, one is I'm gonna have some fresh clothes laid up on my bed, and to make myself presentable for Easter, I might as well wear some clothes instead of jammies, right? And then I will prepare to make the how to make a ham for dummy and how to make prime rib for dummy too. I like prime rib, so you know it's my meal by itself. I told Chloe she went in halves and got a bigger one she could have prime rib too, but she decided she wanted to go with the $1.99 ham. Apparently, it's not 97 cents. She didn't get that. She said they were sold out. So the pickings were slim. She also said prime rib was picked through too, so she grabbed the best one possible, which means I'm going to be cooking it today. Yeah. It's going to be like a celebration of 6 years of dealing with Chloe, coming to an end. Now, what about wine? Well, I don't know. You see, I have no clue. You know, I always thought a bottle of bourbon would be good, but it is what it is. Oh, yeah. So, my plan today is to prepare the prime rib. Now, you got to leave prime rib out for a while to get to room temperature before you cook it. Yeah. So, I'm going to need some butter spray, I think. Yes. So it's going to be an interesting Easter again, Chloe leaves, people ask me, what are you going to do for holidays? I don't know. I haven't thought about that. Haven't thought about that at all. Yeah. Here we go. Just checking to see what's going on. Yep. Yeah. So a lot of people, they are what they are, So to me, it's gonna be an interesting Easter, So Lord once said he was gonna move in with me and eat all, have me cook. Sorry, dude, but I don't want anyone as a roommate. I don't even want Zoe as a roommate. I've dealt with Chloe for 6 years. I need to heal. If the good Lord gives me the powers to heal. Which brings me to something that's very interesting. Okay, so as you know, Friday was Passover, supposedly. Today, supposedly, by the Eastern rules, Jesus was resurrected. So Jesus died. Now, what did Jesus die for? Well, on Easter, he resurrected and he showed himself to 500 of his disciples. Now, you got and apostles. And you could say, well, why? He died for our sins. He died for our past sins, present sins, and future sins. It means we're right with God. So, would you want to throw that gift away? All you have to do is believe John 3:16, 5:24, 6:47, where it says, and God begotten his only one and the only Son, that whoever believed of him shouldn't die, but have everlasting life. Yeah, pretty much. So if you believe in that, you're good to go. So to me as a minister, I could say Easter is a grand time. Jesus died for your sins, past, present, and future. That means we all have sins. We all have it. Whether we think about it or not, we do sin. So today is a memory of Jesus dying for our sins. Yeah. I, for one, loved Easter because Easter was the time when, I'd get video games in my Easter basket. I got candy, but I got more video games than anything else. So, hopefully I check on Chloe because she's taking too damn long. A lot of you people have saying, "Oh, Chloe's doing this to me because she's depressed." I don't know what Chloe's doing it, but there's a lot of people out there that have messaged me who've said she's just flat lazy. Yeah, well, and makes excuses. Well, let's just. So I don't know if it's depression or whatnot, but we're here today to do this. I'm hoping while Chloe's getting ready to go out that she could lay my clothes up on the bed before she heads out and throws me in the tub to get clean. I'm kind of smelly, and she's always been nice to me. And like I said last night, she was watching out for my health because I wasn't feeling too good. I don't know why. I slept 7 hours, got up, and then I tried to sleep again, but as Chloe said, you got a little Velcro boy. I mean, you wouldn't believe how many times I'd be laying in bed like this, and I hear and then I'd move over, and then I'd hear it in my other ear. Then I'd basically.
Keep him back there so he wouldn't wake you
Yeah.
up.
How was he last night? You can have your shower or bath while the ham's cooking. How's that sound? Because it's going to take 2 hours and 15 minutes to cook her ham, and then when the ham's out, it's going to take longer to cook the prime rib. You got to remember our stove's kind of wonky, so but it depends on if Chloe wants whatever it is, So she's cleaning up the roasting pans. I'll dry them off, and we'll be stacking them somewhere temporarily. So when I get done with my bath and she's done with the shopping, I hope we can get some spray butter, something that's in a spray can. Maybe I can use for prime rib. We'll figure it out because I need melted butter to go on the prime rib. I can't. We don't have any salted butter, and I'm not going to use anything that's not salted. We have unsalted butter, which doesn't really do the job, So I'm hoping we can do something, okay? Now, a lot of people ask me, well, prime rib needs to have horseradish sauce. Well, maybe, but I don't use horseradish sauce in my prime rib, and I don't crust it either. You can do bacon crusted. So, now Chloe, of course, is kind of cranky because I told her to, hurry it up because it could take me. Last time I think it took 5 hours with the current stove situation for prime rib. So I think it's like $3.25 for prime rib. I think that's what it is, and then you got to cook it, from room temperature. So I will check that video, which is like 6 minutes. But Chloe wants green bean casserole. We're gonna prepare that. Chloe wants stuffing. We're gonna have to prepare that. But with the Ziploc bags we have, we can actually carve out the ham, put it in Ziploc bags, and then we can use it for meals. Then think about it. Chloe can basically grab a couple packs of ramen. And what does Chloe do with it? Say pork flavor ramen. She can just throw in some ham. Another thing you guys can do with ham as a prepper is when you're done with it, you shave it down to the bone. You can actually fry up a few pieces, have ham and eggs. Chloe was looking forward to ham and eggs. I was looking forward to ham and eggs for breakfast this morning, but fortunately, Chloe was right. She was trying to keep Moppy from running around, But I got to tell you, when I did move last night, right, sometimes I'd be sleeping, I'd wake up smelling his breath. And I mean, he'd be sitting there. Now he's sleeping, apparently. They look at him, he's just like.
I was excited.
What, you know what, toy?
You've been sleeping and Velcroing. Mommy! What's he? Mommy! Sweetie! Sweetie, Mommy! He's slowing down.
He's slowing down because he's tired, because he's not old. He's still young as a pup. The problem with this guy, everyone, is he's He's tired because he spent all night basically keeping Mamo up. In Filipino, that's mama. Mama up. We got to take him to the vet again, which means more money out of my pocket just for Moppy. But you know what? I'd rather keep him alive than lose him. Hi. What's up, huh? What's wrong, huh? Huh? He's like, let me down, let me down. I want to get down. Do 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 do. You're slowing down, but you're still basically chipper for me. When Chloe leaves, he'll be basically glued to me next to the tub. Go ahead. Boop. What's wrong, old man? I see those little ears. What's wrong? See what he does. He's so precious, you know. Everyone knows that. Even Chloe knows he's precious.
Sorry. I think you're all clean. Not all clean. There's heavy scrub. Okay, that's fine. They're sending the cutout reaching back.
Oh, well, that's what I was just going to ask her. So Chloe's going to stick me in the tub soon. She's going to go shopping for groceries. And then Chloe wants she wants to have those pans ready to go in the kitchen done. So hopefully we have a good time for my prime rib. More likely it's going to be midnight. Mm-hmm. That's what I hate. But you know what? I can always nap after the ham's cooked anyways. Take a short snooze. And then prepare the prime rib. I just want to get my prime rib done. I love prime rib. I love leftovers, you know, but a lot of people say to me, what do you do with prime rib as a leftover? Well, first night you cook prime rib, you cut as much as you want for yourself, put the rest in a Ziploc bag. Then the next day you use some marinade. You can marinate your prime rib second time. And you marinate prime rib, let it soak. And then what you do with it afterwards is you put it in the oven for, say, 30 minutes or so, 35 minutes. You cook it at 350. Now, our oven's taking too damn long to heat up at 350, so the manager will probably say, oh, well, you know, you need to clean your oven. Well, the thing is, we don't have self-cleaning ovens, so they don't tell us how to clean it. The manager and I was talking about, you know, yeah, sorry. How to clean it. Okay. Chloe's got triggers, so I keep triggering, you know, and to me it's sometimes I don't even think about it, you know. I just use those words, you know. A lot of people say, you know, it just comes out, you know, before I think, oh, trigger, you know. So she gets all combative and cranky about it, you know. Sorry. Um, so it is what it is, but you know, anyways, the bottom line is Chloe's going to be gone in 3 weeks from today. So um, it's going to feel weird, but it's going to feel like a blessing too, because wherever she goes, which that's if she loses, the neighbor's got a watertight case. So I think it'll be fine. So, anyways, I'm hoping my soap comes in soon. I ordered soap and toilet paper. You know, that's one of the things that Chloe was talking about picking up TP, where it got like 3 rolls, I think, something. I don't know. Hey, Mom, look at how cute he is. He's so cute, isn't he? Yeah. So, um, so apparently my father-in-law didn't tell me if he's going anywhere for Easter. That's the thing. Usually gets invited, but I think pissed off a few people. So my plan is to take a bath. Chloe will lay out all my clothes before I leave. Or before she leaves. Sorry, I'm not going anywhere, I don't think. And then when she gets back, I will you know, she'll have her bath or shower. She should have a bath. It's Easter. while the ham's cooking. So I get done with my bath. She finishes in the kitchen. It's going to take her about 15 minutes. And then she can climb into the tub and clean up for an hour. She'll be feeling refreshed. I will have the ham already on cook mode for 2.5 hours, which means as soon as the ham's pulled out, we can start cutting the ham in pieces that we need, but Chloe can also get the other sides prepped that she wants, whether it be Oreo cookies for dessert, pies, or cake, or and then the oven will raise the temperature with prime rib, and then that will be done. But then you know the leftover ham could be turned into ham and bean soup, which you can find a simple recipe online, and you can make ham and bean soup as a leftover. Now, I don't know if Chloe wants ham and bean soup. I will tell you, if you're going to make ham and bean soup, you need to get yourself some garlic bread to go with it. Garlic bread's always good with ham and bean soup, in my opinion, or garlic cheese bread. Now, you know, and you always make sure to give a piece of ham to your furry friend, like Moppy. Hey, bub. See, he's being good. Chloe thinks he's slowed down, but he's not slowed down. He was up all night, keeping us all up. Well, me at least. And then when finally it was 8 in the morning, Chloe got up and took him in the back for 4 hours. Apparently, she said he was clingy too. So, but as long as that little guy is still good. So we'll get the dishes done when Chloe gets back. I'll throw the ham in. I'll do how to cook a ham for a dummy. Um, and then afterwards, it'll be 6 or 7 minutes. And then afterwards, I guess I'll put in a movie or two. Chloe and I have 533 reviews to watch. I've already nailed down the books already. I got 2 books. Yeah, 2 books out of like 10. Can you believe that? I actually did Higgins' job for once. I'm still waiting for clothes hampers. And all he said was, I like the folding one. I'll tell you, clothes hampers is something I want to get so I can sort my clothes out and know what's dirty and what's clean. And Chloe's got a job to put away clothes. So tomorrow is a national holiday, so banks are closed. So Chloe's going to take her time to finish cleaning tomorrow. And if she does her chores, Higgins is like, oh, you can't hold that against her. Yeah, I can, because think about it. Chloe wants all this yummy food. I'm the cook, so she gets to do her chores, and I get to cook for her. Yeah, all I have to do is slap in a prime rib roast piece, and he's like, oh, well, let Chloe go hungry. Can't let Chloe go hungry. I mean, look, it's Easter. Chloe's going to go in halves on the grocery bill today. What we need is, I need to find out about spray butter, so I want to make sure to put that down on the list. So, Chloe's going to go to the store. I'm going to take a bath because, excuse me for 1 second, people. I'm going to leave this live while I use the toilet temporarily. The floor is wet in here. I gotta make sure I don't slip and whack my head on that damn thing. So, oh. I guess between you and I'll skip that. So you think the wind is causing our pipes to basically. No, I don't think so. It's science. I think water tank's fancy food. Remember that one inspection the other time with Warren? They had that little clipboard. They were like, well, here, we'll get it. I mean, literally 3 years to get a water tank in. Is this thing even working or is it leaking? Not leaking, that's for sure. Hey, Chloe, come here, check this out. Come here and check this out. A water tank is supposed to feel warm, right?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, put your hand around certain areas.
It's cold. It's not warm. It's just.
The tank is failing.
Yeah.
When was this purchased anyway? Does it say? 12 of 1988. So we got a made in Mexico water tank. It says here (1992), and this says here it was designed in 1998, was revised, or no, 1992. All right, so it's 1992. Damn.
Yes, yes. All right, I'm going out.
Take the phone.
What's that?
Take the phone and the shopping list. I'll be
And
here.
Smoke.
Yes, yes. What do you want? Wides or the other? Sorry, peeps. What do you want? Wides or Turkish?
Go with the Turkish.
All right. Here's the phone. I'll leave Google Voice
Thank
on.
you.
Here's
Take your.
I'll take the shopping list. Remember to look for liquid. Here you go.
So what did you want me to?
Yeah,
go buy?
did you want one to go take smoke on your way back from the store? Or you'll be good.
I'll be good. I'm trying to make them last longer and cut them down.
No, well, it's fine.
I'm trying to cut down smokes right now.
All right, now my only concern for all you people watching this humble channel is what the hell am I going to do? The water tank is cold. It's going to take an hour. So when Chloe gets back, she's going to have to deal with those dishes. Then the dishes here. Then what we're going to have to do is I'm going to have to jump in the tub probably tomorrow morning, which is fine by me, but still it stinks, that we don't have any hot water. Oh, she's waiting for
Yeah, the hot water tank is failing. We still get hot water on warm days because it'll fluctuate the temperature outside.
What else?
Last week we've been having some decent weather, right? And
I'm not paying for all of that. You said you're taking care of the next batch of crap paper, so pies and cookies and chips are all question marks. By the way, dude, they don't sell shrimp rings there at the market, do they?
They don't. I say about shrimp, but
Shrimp's
don't really
always,
need it.
Chloe and I always get shrimp on holidays, but you know, I had shrimp ring added at
Do you
Easter.
want
But
eggs?
how many eggs do we have? Eggs is a bonus. It's not needed.
Yeah.
Eggs is a bonus. Go over the list with me before you go. Eggs is a bonus because I wanted eggs specifically if we were gonna have breakfast.
Yeah.
You know, otherwise we have eggs right here. So we got 4 eggs here,
Okay, so spray, so non-stick spray.
something like that for the
Ham.
prime rib. We got 1 egg here
Um,
and 2 eggs here.
I'll get the butter. I'll get I'll get a small thing of milk.
These eggs expired.
You need soap. Okay.
Bar soap.
Ice cream, some maybe. Toilet paper and paper towels. I will pick up a roll of paper towels or 2. Toilet paper, I'm gonna have to do a separate one.
Yeah, fine. Well.
Mayo. You need mayo.
Yeah, I think just mayo for my pastas so that I can make up another double batch of my pasta. Yeah,
Okay.
pepper, you know. Mayo, simple. Pies are a question mark. Bacon. Oh, I didn't put bacon down there.
I'll get the bacon.
The bacon is only an option if you want green bean casserole.
We'll consider it.
And if you want stuffing, you know, we got stuffing here, I think.
We don't need stuffing. I'm gonna do mashed potatoes.
Okay, well, if you're doing a mashed potato with your ham, then I think because it's Easter, I might have you pick up a box of Cracker Barrel and I'll make up a batch of mac and cheese to go with the ham for me because of it. Because of the thing, but you have to call me on it. Otherwise, you know, everything happens for a reason, people, you know. And I feel sorry for the technician today. You know, everyone's sitting. See, I'm doing that because she's have her word salad thing. See, I'm trying to tell you guys a true story here, and she wants to sit there. So maybe she should think about other people for once. You see, the guy that came out the other day, sweet guy, by the way, he's gay guy who is the technician for the router. We shot the shit like 2 good friends. I got his name and everything. We're going to stay in contact, you know. And anyways, I want Chloe to hear this. So because his family is not letting him have Easter dinner with them or Christmas or Thanksgiving because he's gay, he did train his mom's dog to be a diabetic service dog. What is he getting for dinner tonight? Mac and cheese and ham. Just the ham, steak, mac and cheese. I mean, literally. I mean, I have sympathy for the guy.
I do too.
I told him he can come by here and have dinner if he wished, but anyways, while the water tank heats up, I'm hoping I can get my bath in, you know. But it looks like the tanks, you know, it's
tomorrow morning.
The problem is the tank, I think, is running on one element. That's what I truly think. They can replace the elements. That's easy. But problem is it could be the tank's draining itself because of that slow drip, which Chloe won't let the manager come in and fix it. So the manager's telling me she might evict me because I'm not putting in work orders now.
Look, just take it. Look, I get the water. I boil a pot of water before I leave.
Not.
So you take your bath.
I will wait. You just go have your smoke.
All right, well,
and
so you're gonna wait till tomorrow morning?
I will wait until an hour and a half before doing that. Otherwise, you know.
Shower at some point.
Yes, maybe do it tomorrow, you know.
I shower tomorrow?
Yeah.
I was gonna do it tonight.
Oh yeah, go do it tonight then. Whatever. I don't even know what you're doing.
I said I was gonna shower tonight.
That's fine. Go ahead.
Sometime after I got back from the store.
That's fine. Then do it after you get back from the
food.
That's fine then.
If you want to take a bath while the food's cooking, that's fine.
I'm not going to do anything today, okay?
Yeah, you
So,
are.
no.
You're taking a bath. You're getting that tub.
Look.
Fill up the water, but also look.
You don't need to get mad, Chloe.
Look, I'm gonna fill the tub.
No, you're not. You're going to go get the groceries before the store closes early. I think they close at 4 today.
Dude, You said you were gonna take a bath while I was out.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to. I'll wait till tomorrow. Just
Fine. Wait till tomorrow then. I'll wait till tomorrow to take my shower too then. So we're both on the same page.
well, I can wait till Tuesday then. So you can do it anytime you want. My main problem is hold on. 1 second. I gotta clean this up. Screw it all around. Yes, I know, Mom. She's angry. I'm gonna tell you guys a story, okay? In a second. I guess I can use the phone. Alright, so let me tell you guys a story, okay? The water tank is completely shot, I think, okay? So what you're hearing is narcissistic Chloe. Well, I need to do this because I'm a real woman. Really? So the water tank has failed. Manager told us 18 months ago it's going to fail. And the manager told me at that time to take a bath at least twice a week, right? So I've been taking a bath once a week, right? My family thinks it's getting to the point where I'm catering to everyone and I'm not getting the needs I need met right now. And I'm sick, by the way, okay? So what happened? Chloe, of course, is sitting there on live YouTube again, screaming and yelling about the bath, okay? Let's see. She did up a huge load of dishes. She's got 2 more loads of dishes, right? I'm cooking everything tonight. Then she uses a whole bunch of water in the bathtub, right? Probably 20, 30 gallons of water. Yes, I get it, Grumpy. See, he's grumpy now because he misses Chloe. Yeah, I'm here. Discard the mama. So then what happens? Well, Chloe turns around and says, wow, I can boil hot water. Thing is, Chloe doesn't want the manager in here at all. She quotes unquote saying, I don't want those Italians in here. It's all right, Mop. He's been out 4 times this morning. Come on, Stink. What? It's okay. Your ear bothering you? We're going to see the doctor on Tuesday about your ears, son. Yeah, in the meantime, just be happy. If your ear is bothering you, we'll get you taken care of again. Really, it's like the 3rd time this year he's had ear problems, I think, or in the last 12 months, I should say. So, Aunt Tara knows little Bobo's going to be taken care of. Yeah, so anyways, let me just tell you, right? So, she turns around. She's angry. Like, I need a shower while you were napping, so I couldn't shower. You basically leave Moppy on my bed to keep me up. You take a shower. But instead, let me tell you what's going on, okay? The repairman, all right? Let me tell you what the repairman said the other day, okay? The repairman, the manager, I had a one-on-one with the manager the other day, and I said, I had a bath today. She says, oh, the other day you smelled kind of funny. I said, that's because I'm not allowed to take a bath. She says, well, that's going to be changing when Chloe leaves, right? She's determined to get Chloe out. And I don't blame her. But a lot of people turn around, and, I told the manager I'm going to make a final Easter for Chloe because I don't know what's going to happen to my friend. Chloe is a friend, but Chloe doesn't have friends. Chloe burned all her bridges, and yet Chloe turns around and has her own opinion. So apparently my cousin Camilla is taking an airplane somewhere. I wonder where she's going. I better message Fammy and ask her. All right, so anyway, so one of the things I want to share with you is, what's going on in the world, right? So, manager turns around, she says, that will change, but she says you've been following the rules to the letter, right? When it comes to the thing, right? Thing is the place is falling apart. You have coronavirus, right? Coronavirus has crippled the entire. I gotta turn Google Voice on, by the way, and I need to plug my headphones in, like so. So when Chloe calls you, I can mute you guys and mute you guys so I can talk to Chloe about groceries. Okay. So one of the things I want to share with you was, right, didn't have much coffee yesterday, but I was like exhausted, So basically what happened is, for, this last Easter, it's a hurrah for Chloe because Chloe's leaving. Here, let me show you something, guys. I can get a picture of it. Hi, my name is Moppy. Look at me. Oh, yeah, look at me. I'm on camera. Hey, Grandma, look at me. I'm on video. Hey, Aunt Tara, look at me. I'm smiling. I kept Mommy Rita up all night. Yeah. My damn wacky ears bothering me. Yeah. I get to see the doctor sometime next week. Probably cuts into their Walmart run. But you know what? Moppy is a baby, and baby comes first. Yeah. It's all right, Mop. We're going to take care of you. We always take care of you. Yeah. See, isn't he great? It's okay, boob. So, one of the things Chloe's pissed about is the fact, that there's no water. She's angry because she's like, the manager's a lazy shithead that won't fix anything. Well, I'm sorry to say, but the manager ain't a lazy shithead that's not going to fix things, right? The manager's doing her damnedest. Yeah. Yeah, the manager is doing her damnedest. Yeah. No. It's all right. Yeah, look, if I give you a treat, will you be happy, huh? Is that what you want? You won't eat it, by the way. Here, let's open these up today. Open up these ones. Maybe you don't like the cheese flavored ones. Maybe you'll like these ones if I give you two, huh? Here. Yeah, see? Yeah. He's got his tail wagging, people. Here you go. Take it. Fine. I'll put him right there. See? He won't take them. He's whimpering because Chloe's gone yet again. So let me just tell you guys the story, okay? So Easter. Is this the pasta I was thinking about? Oh, no, that's the classic. Okay. That's the regular stuff I want to make up. Okay, so let me tell you guys the story. So Chloe turns around, right? And was told, conserve on the water tank, right? Chloe turned around and said, Rita, you're going to conserve the water tank. Fuck you, right? Well, the manager heard about that recently, and the manager threw a fit. The manager called her a narcissistic little boy who only thinks about himself. And think about it. Chloe walks into the manager's office, says, I hear you're not researching me. Manager says no. And all of a sudden, shit hits the fan, and she gets called racist. The manager gets called racist names. Then Chloe blows up. Manager's getting ready to call the police. Said, manager doesn't call the police, doesn't report it, has her own ideas, right? I respect the manager. Have no beef with her. She's awesome. And what happens? Manager tells Chloe 18 months ago, conserve on the water, right? Manager finds out I'm conserving the water for the frickin' 18 months, 1 bath a week, maybe 2, depending on doctor's appointments or whatever, or hot emergency rooms or whatever. What does Chloe do? So the other day I said, I don't know why the tank's failing, right? But I turned on to wash my hands and I was getting cold water. And Chloe's like, I'll take it, right? She drains the tank from there, claims the wind is keeping this entire place cold, right? Oh, well, the pipes are freezing. Really? Because everything freezes below 32, okay? So it's not a broken pipe. Because if there's a broken pipe between here to here to here, they would have seen water by now, okay? No, it's not a broken pipe. Chloe's just using it. So what's Chloe do? Okay, manager asked me the other day what Chloe does, right? Well, most days, 7 days a week, unless she gets pissy with me, she turns around. Oh, there's a message that came in. So what does she do? Turns around, then she takes all the hot water every day. Manager and I were talking. She says, don't you get a bath? Nope. You don't get a bath? Nope. I said, I get to use 2 bottles of shampoo and 2 bottles of conditioner a month. Manager says, why? Because I'm not allowed to have a bath. And what Chloe does, she thinks the lazy shithole way is, oh, I need you to cook my ham and clean my office. What did she do? She threw all the clothes on the floor like she's a fucking hobo, lazy peckerwood. I was telling this to Higgins today. What does she do? She's got a room that's nasty. Bugs are everywhere. And the manager's like, Chloe's leaving because of that reason too. Yet you got Chloe who just has done damage to the apartment, more damage to the apartment, more damage to the apartment, letting bugs and stuff into the apartment. You got Tildor saying, whatever happens, happens. Yeah, well, let me just tell you from my point of view. Then you got the manager turning around, and literally saying, what do you do about it? You don't do anything about it. You just ignore it, right? Unfortunately, a lot of people have tuned in, and they're tuning in more, and they're interested in commenting now in live feeds and in offline feeds about Chloe. Oh, what are you going to do with Chloe's gone? They even emailed me in my private email from a San Juan Island preference. What are you going to do with Chloe's gone? What are you going to do when your butler's gone? A lot of people are calling Chloe the butler. Well, you know what? I have advocates that already said I make them a shopping list once a week. It's on the fridge. They'll go get me anything. So if I need 7 gallons of milk for the first week, fine and dandy. If I need the second week, I need 2 pounds of butter, I'll get 2 pounds of butter. I mean, the thing is, I can order everything in, and less means, no problem. So I have advocates willing to help me. Even the manager offered to go grocery shopping with me and wouldn't steal from me either. She knows that I press charges against her, she said. She doesn't want to be an enemy of me. She offered to help me in any way possible. She also said it could be cancer I have because of the stress level and everything. She knows my blood pressure's through the roof. Yet, at the same time, the thing is the dishwasher, I told the manager I want to throw that out as soon as Chloe leaves because it's taking up space. I ordered a strainer, which is in my office, which I will set up when the dishwasher. She said, sure, we'll just throw it in the dumpster when it's fully empty. Why? Because it's broken. Apparently, Chloe set everything to 45-minute cycles and fried it out. They say you need 2.5-hour cycles to make it work properly. Oh, well. So if I want a new dishwasher, I got to pay $400. Oh, wow, that's nice and dandy. Works pretty good, but Chloe, of course, destroyed it. And then Chloe look at this. Pure rust. She won't even clean the rust up. She just leaves rust everywhere. The manager said that's another thing. I had a cup that was designed specifically for those, I mean, literally, the manager, she has a heart, and she literally was saying, look, you can't even take a fucking bath because of it. You know why? I told the manager, Chloe sits there every day, either takes a bath, drains the tank, then turns around, and when the tank's drained, then turns around and says, oh, look at me. I drained the tank. Then turns the shower on to finish up. And then she goes out this month and orders 2 more of those little razors, for her legs. She's like, the other day I saw her using her. She's like, my razor ain't working. I said, didn't you read the manual? No. Oh, you got to clean it. You got to clean it. Yeah, so she's like using it for face and everything. I'm going to have to learn how to use this as a face shaver. And then literally she turned around and she was like, so she asked me the other day, she says, how come you bought razors online? I said, I bought the ones I wanted. And I'm not letting you do it because you keep fucking stealing razors. But now she's got this electric thing, and all she does is pull out batteries and she's like, this one's a battery. Well, then go buy one that freaking sits there. Spend $200, buy one that cleans. Buy one of those bronze. Use it on your legs. 1 hour. It'll make your legs smooth as a baby's butt. But at the same time, it auto cleans when it's done. It's like $300. She's like, I don't. Well, the thing is, you buy cheap crap, you're gonna get cheap crap. You're gonna get 1 hour on AAA batteries, and then you're gonna have to swap them out again. And I said, you're gonna overuse that, and it'll burn up within a year. And she's like, well, then I'll just buy 2 more. Well, she just bought 4 more recently at $15 each. She's like, oh, well, I'm a woman on you. Really, a woman doesn't need 4 legs unless you're a hairy Yeti, you know. So to me, you know, the thing is she buys these things thinking it's, oh, what a woman does. A real woman thinks about her surroundings. A real woman, you know, Chloe, she's like, oh, yeah, look at me. I live in a pigsty. I don't care. Bugs and flies flying everywhere. The manager opened the door and said, oh, my God, seen flies buzzing around there. And I said, yeah, this is the shit that we got to deal with. The smell's coming from Chloe's room. She won't clean it. The fucking son of a bitch won't clean it. And the manager says, yeah. I said, you know, you can't call them a son of a bitch because, oh, I'm a real woman. The manager's just a man with female chromosomes. That's what she thinks of my cousin Dinky. My cousin Dinky's all woman, unfortunately. You know, she won't sit there and say, and yeah, she drained the fucking auto. Oh, yeah, I'm supposed to spend what? How many hours am I supposed to sit there? Oh, and by the way, Chloe, you can't touch the stove pot that you want to use because the fucking stove pot is the only thing holding the water under the sink because you won't fucking let me repair it with the manager's help. You say, well, you can repair it when I'm gone. So what's happening? Slow drip filling up this soup pot in the bottom of my... Yeah, it's all right, Mom. Yeah, it's coffee time. Yeah, tell me all about it. I love this guy. It means the world to me. Yeah. I know you're always worried about Chloe. Come here. You have me. Look. You have me, and you're going to have to learn to have me because Chloe's going to be gone soon. Hooray for that. So, come here. Patty cake, mopper, man, mopper. See, look at him. It's like he's attached to me at night to keep me up. Then in the daytime, he's attached to Chloe. It's like, you know, well, this is why I got to keep an eye on him. It's okay. It's okay, Stinky. We'll get your ear taken care of. That's what's bothering you. So what's bothering you? Let's look in your ear. Mama's going to look in your ear. Oh, God. Yeah, it looks like he needs it. How's your other ear? So apparently his left ear is infected, so we're going to have to get it taken care of. We're going to get you taken care of, Moppy. We're going to get your ear taken care of, man. Tara knows we're going to get you taken care of. See? I mean, but anyway, let me just tell you guys the story. So Chloe turns around. It's okay, Bob. You don't have to follow me. The hell is that? The hell is that? The hell was that? What the? You got something? An alert? Okay, so my scanner went to alert mode. How do I turn the alert thing? So I'm washing my hands, and that's what comes up? What the hell? Never heard that before. I'll have to look it up real quick. So apparently that's the first alert we've gotten. So I need to check on how to activate the alert. So, for my scanner, of course, 15x ago. Turn off weather alert. So, it's a weather alert. So, alert tone. All right, so we have a weather alert. So let's turn on my scanner to see about the weather. The wind's blowing, so I'm going to use this scanner. I better use this one. Here we go. So we're going to turn on the weather mode for a second. All right, so let's go to weather. There's a weather alert. See what it says.
Hour after midnight. Rain likely in the morning.
Can we just...
Highs in the mid-40s. South wind 50 miles.
So,
Monday night. Rain. Hours after midnight.
so I'm going to have to go to directly to weather.com because when a scanner doesn't pull out the weather, you got a problem.
Tuesday, rain showers.
So we got a gale warning on the water.
Coming southwest in the afternoon. Tuesday night, mostly
See, it's cutting in and out because of the wind.
mostly cloudy with a chance of rain showers after midnight. Lows in the mid to upper 30. Wednesday, mostly sunny. A chance of rain and shower morning, and a slight chance of rain showers in the afternoon.
So it says here we got 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Sunday. So
Night. Slight.
so you can't change into anything. Channels 2 is basically the only thing, but channel 2 is not working. So basically, when it comes to the weather currently, the weather is basically choppy. So basically, it's not a battery thing either. I don't know about the other scanners, but it should be a weather alert somewhere, you know. Yeah. So it's got a weather button. No, it doesn't. So weather button. Yeah. So anyway, sometimes scanners don't work that well for weather. So let me try this. Let's see. All right, so I'm going to check the weather out real quick. Shouldn't take us too long, so it's loading my playlist. Okay, so let's see here. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Oh, wait. Just have it, dude. There we go.
Marine forecast for Puget Sound and Coast Canal. Small craft, 5:30 until 6 p.m. this evening. Today, south wind 15 to 25 knots. Wind waves 2 to 4 feet, building to 4 to 6.
All right, there we go.
Rain. Tonight, south wind 10 to 20 knots, becoming southeast to 10 knots after midnight. Wind waves 3 to 5 feet, subsiding to 1 foot or less after midnight. Rain in the evening, then rain likely after midnight. Monday, southeast wind to 10 knots in the morning, becoming light. Wind waves 1 foot or less in the morning, becoming less than 1 foot. Rain likely in the morning, then rain in the afternoon. The marine forecast for the Admiralty Inlet, gale 1 until 5 p.m. this afternoon. Today, southeast winds 25 to 35 knots. Wind waves 4 to 6 feet, building to 6 to 8 feet in the afternoon. Rain. Tonight, south wind 5 to 15 knots, becoming north after midnight. Wind waves 2 to 4 feet, subsiding to 1 foot or less after midnight.
See?
Rain in
This
the
helps
evening,
for
then
the
rain
weather
likely after
if you're a prepper.
Monday, south wind to 10 in the morning, becoming light. Wind waves 1 foot or less in the morning, becoming less than 1 foot. Rain likely in the morning, then rain in the afternoon. The marine forecast for the northern inland waters. Gale 1 until 5 p.m. this afternoon. Small craft advisory from 6 p.m. this evening through late tonight. Today, southeast winds 25 to 35 knots. Wind waves 4 to 6 feet, building to 6 to 8 feet in the afternoon. Rain. Tonight, southwest wind 15 to 25 knots, evening to 5 to 15 knots after midnight. Wind waves 4 feet, 5 to 8 feet or less after midnight. In the evening,
That would mean if it's 8-foot swells, basically, like they're talking about, that would mean the ferry deck would basically get it too.
A chance of rain in the morning, then rain likely in the afternoon. The marine forecast for the western Strait of Juan Gabriel. Small craft advisory until 6 p.m. this evening. Today, east winds 20 to 30.
So basically, the Coopville ferry run's been completely canceled due to high winds. 2-hour wait for vehicle because of Easter. Travels delay on Hood Canal Bridge and the ferry. So apparently there's some problems with the ferries today. They're delayed due to the fact that you hear that 12 feet swells at some places.
Monday, southeast wind to 10 knots in the morning, becoming light. Wind waves 1 foot or less in the morning, becoming less than 1 foot. West 12 7 feet at 12 seconds. A slight chance of rain in the morning, then rain likely in the afternoon. The marine forecast for the central Strait of Juan Gabriel. Small craft advisory. Today, 4 feet. Rain. Night. West wind 15 to 25 knots, evening to 10 to 20 knots after midnight. Wind waves 4 to 6 feet, subsiding to 1 to 3 feet after
Whoa,
midnight.
Chloe's calling. Give me 1 second,
Likely in the
peeps.
evening, then a chance of rain after
Hold on, I'm
midnight.
gonna mute this. So, anyways, for all you out there, I'm gonna just get out of this. So the weather is. All right, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna hopefully turn this on so I can actually get my my weather. Nope. So no, I don't want to delete. No. What I want to do is see. This is why you don't buy high types or get a gift. You see, the problem is you need to basically activate it. So how do you do this, huh? You don't use the weather scanner for a high-end scanner because you need to basically figure out what you're doing, okay? So let's load this up. All right, so to turn this off and then turn it back on, it turns on and it scans, literally. It's scanning completely and thoroughly everything on the scanner. It's picking up everything that it needs to scan. So technically it's scanning everything. So for a top of the line scanner, you need to basically make sure not to be in the weather mode at all, because that's the problem with having a high powered scanner is then what you got to do is you got to go here, right? Get sand selection, right? Says all lists. All right, so then you go set all lists, right? And then what you need to do is go to list to monitor, right? Off, 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 off. All right, so now it's loading up my software again, okay? So basically now it's going to be scanning only my entire list of everything I want to listen to without anything else. So the scanner is ready to go. So one of the things that I truly like about this scanner is it's perfect as a bug out scanner, because, it pairs nicely with the Sentinel software. Yeah. And my family, of course, they decided I needed to review a scanner that would be easy to use for someone like myself. This is picking up. See, it says that that's Jefferson County. They just said they arrested someone for Easter for drunk driving. Yeah. So, bottom line is as long as you get better antennas, you can actually do a lot more with a handheld scanner. Now, Handheld scanner is only good as so much. Remember the rubber duck I was using on my no, hold on. Chloe's calling me, so give me 1 second, Pete. So basically, Chloe turns around and says, "Oh, you shouldn't be spending that much. Really, gallon of milk's $5. Bacon's like $10. Pies, she cut the pies out because she wants to make Jello. Yes, Jello is fine for someone on a fixed income. Anyways, so basically, a lot of you guys out there. And by the way, I will tell you something about scanners. Okay, I've noticed as testing scanners out for a while. So because I have a big scanner list, right? The scanner will not pick up the frequencies on the island fast enough. So that's why I have the 15X and the um, the Radio Shack, because those pick up what I need. But a lot of people have asked me, about how to get the law enforcement faster. Well, let's just say if you have a busy scanner, okay, and it's filled with a scanning list, your scanner is going to be scanning more than picking up in there. It's going to miss a lot because, you have your analog and you have your digital. Now, Higgins thinks, oh, well, I'm going to get the SDS 200. That's going to be great. I'm going to be better than Rita. Unfortunately, Higgins doesn't realize you need multiple scanners for your area. For example, if you're in a simulcast area and you want police, then you just do police. Now, if you want police and fire, you do police and fire. But the problem is a scanner, if you have a SDS 200 that saves everything to the memory card, which I tried to explain this to Higgins the other day, is if the power goes out, your memory card's gone, fried, kaput. That's why they recommend backup memory cards. So the best course of action during winter storms, weather storms, is always keep a analog trunking scanner running. Like, for example, right there, see? The one on the bottom with the orange, that's running on while as the 15X, the 536 turned off. Why? Because the 536 is scanning the entire state. So it's picking up all military channels. So it's not picking up anything. Now, the 15X is only scanning all the Department of Transit, fire, police, EMS in approximately 20 counties with the new antenna. So, now the 436 will go all the way to Oregon. Unfortunately, Washington and Multnomah counties. Unfortunately, the problem with that direct line is it has to be a clear day. Right now it's not a clear day; it's windy, so the wind's blowing at 55 mile per hour, which means you can have power outage. And by the way, talking about scanners and radios and everything else, I'd like. So, that was Anacortes. They just said they pulled over someone and arrested them for drunk driving. You see. This is Anacortes, so it's picking up Anacortes. Now, my scanner, my Anacortes is a analog only, so my my 15X could do the same. My other scanners can. Unfortunately, my current scanner I have on the table currently is using the long antenna. As you can see, the long antenna. See? So, because it's doing the long antenna, it's picking up anything that can. Now, reason I'm maintaining the scanner right now is we had a weather alert come in, which I didn't know how to activate it, so I figured out how to use the handheld to pick up. Now, my one scanner that I have has a rubber duck, okay? The rubber duck does not work, okay? The rubber duck is a piece of crap. So anytime you get a scanner, okay, that you think's going to work properly, say you get a say a 530, what is that? The 355N, right? Or the 350N, right? You buy one of those, right? You can use those antennas, those extended antennas, that are a lot better than a rubber duck. Now, you want something better, you put it on a your antenna on a bread pan, and you do that. But say you buy yourself a SDS 100 scanner. Okay, Higgins is always, oh, I need the SDS 200. Well, 200 has problems. Okay, one is it takes simulcast, no problem. Second is the power goes out. Say Higgins is listening to his radio and he doesn't think about it. And all of a sudden, power goes out because it needs 5 to 10 seconds to write to the memory card. Your complete database has been wiped out. So you have to go and spend $50 plus for a new database. That's why they recommend that if you're going to use the Sentinel software, they always make sure to keep your radio off during weather storms. Now, that's why I keep another radio on hand. So, you can maintain a radio like, say, the 355N, which will be programmed for police, fire, whatever. You can buy the 75 XLT, which they sell for like $100. You can buy the 996P2, the 325P2, the Whistler 1010. That's a complicated scanner. Apparently, it's very complicated. Same with the 1065, the 1040. The 15X is not complicated. Once you turn it on and send 15 minutes, you can actually program it for the states. Now, if you know what you're doing, you can go quickly into the quick select search and say you want police, fire on one, EMS, ham on another, and so forth. Now, the 355N that Higgins had was that he tried didn't work, and that's because of issues. So, for example, as long as you have that quick search feature for the 75 and the rest of them, and you know how to access it, you can access the fire and EMS a lot faster than letting your scanner scan through a whole bunch of databases. Now, this scanner here is scanning approximately 200 channels, 200 channels a second. Unfortunately, it's not picking up anything because, sometimes it doesn't. But, the thing is, you can buy something, like, for example, you get the 75 XLT if you're not into railroad. If you're not near railroad, that's useless. The marine band's pretty useless. The aviation band's pretty useless. The police fire only work if you're in an analog area, so conventional analog. Now, a lot of people say, well, what's the difference between conventional and trunking? Trunking is just what it is. It's businesses, basically. Now, most police that use analog still are conventional. They don't use trunking because the conventional analog they're using is pretty much a ham band, with ham band sub-hams, which as long as the police is on, So, but if you go and you figure out the quick keys for the service searches, you can actually get better, quick searches for radios. That's the thing. For me, it's a hobby. So to me, if you want something, you get this quick 2 or 3 buttons, you're done. Yeah, you're good to go. So you see that, for example. So, for example, my analog scanners, my trunking scanners over on the windowsill picked up the sheriff's thing, right? My handheld on the table here didn't pick it up because it's scanning still. It doesn't just stop and say, oh, San Juan, it basically is scanning everything on a list. So it's scanning particularly. So if I want to say San Juan only, I could program it in. But the best course of action as a scanner owner is, like I said, you have the quick keys. If you have your scanner stacked up, you can have one doing like fire, one doing EMS. But the problem is if you have like 20 of them, they're so that was that one because of the wind and everything else. We couldn't pick it up, but that was the Muckleshoot tribe down past Tacoma. So this has gone through 9 counties just to pick that up. So think about it. So when you get a fire.
Med 119-1815 of Bravo 6 unknown. Respond on 3 at 535 North Pine Street. Med 119-1815 of Bravo 6 unknown. Respond text 3 at 535 North Pine Street. Villa Kathleen Apartment Store 204 across streets with Magnolia for a 70-year-old male that activated his medical alarm pending no contact with the patient. Cafe clear at 1500.
See, isn't that interesting? There. So basically, for example, you can get everything you need as long as you know what the quick keys are to access. But, there is no apparently system search for the 1040 or the 1065. So, unless you know what you're doing, the 15X is a really good scanner if you just want to scan, what you need to scan, because of fire, police, EMS, because to me, the 15X is a damn good scanner, in my opinion. And so, on that aspect for analog only. Now, if you want to pair it good, you can get a non-conventional 125 or 75 XLT. The problem is, again, is aviation and marine's pretty useless. Railroad, NASCAR is pretty useless. So if you're looking for public safety, fire, police, or EMS, then your best bet would be to go with this. Now, if you're not tech savvy or scanner savvy, Higgins is all, I know what I'm doing. I'm knowing what I'm doing, whatever. The other thing is you can buy 30C as long as you have the quick keys and you know how to do the service bank search, you're fine. Another thing is a lot of people like the 1010 and the 1025 specifically for its built-in. And Radio Shack did the same thing, which means it's got already programmed into your codes the fire, police, EMS, ham, marine, and air bands as well as weather. So you just push a button and presto, you're done. Whereas everything else gets a little more complicated. Now, the 355N does air, marine, fire, police, and emergency all on one WX and CB band. So if you have CB, you can actually listen to CB and weather, but it doesn't have other bands, and it's a pain in the butt. So they built it in. So if you want to scan basic scan things, you can. Now, the 1010 is an easy scanner to go through, and the 330, the 635 alarm clock model works good too if you know what you're doing. But I'm still waiting to test those out. So to me, every scanner is easy, and with the 15X, you can literally stack them up. Okay, stack them up like I have right there at my. You stack up the 15Xs. You can have one scanning fire, one scanning police, one scanning air bands, one scanning, you can have like 6 or 7 of them scanning, and, air is not going to go digital anytime soon. The problem with that is, again, how much are you willing to, So, anyways, my sister, Teddy said nice. So, let me use the restroom real quick. I'm going to turn this off now that we know what the police emergency is. It's a weather report. So the reason I don't have my other base station on today is due to weather, and I don't want the corrupted memory card. But for reasons unknown. Hey, Mom. So basically, let's grab some coffee. We're waiting for Chloe to get back. So she's got garbage and dishes to do. So I want to get my bath in. I want to get my prime rib cooked too. So I'm gonna have to get, 2.5 hours of two. What was it? It said 275. Hey, Mom. Here, let's show you him. Every Easter, my husband always got me an Easter basket with games in it. It was like a tradition, but this year felt flat, And the reason it feels flat is you got Chloe, she's like, oh, well, I got to move, so I got to spend all your money. I got to move. Her mom basically was furious this morning. Emailed me and she said, hey, where's, Chloe's nickname is Tater Tot, the food, Tater Tot. How come Tater Tot hasn't called me or emailed me? So I told, well, Tater Tot's using all my money and trying to skip out on everything. Her answer was Tater Tot needs to basically pay for their crimes. Yeah. So that's what she said, And then I said, well, what would you like me to do? And she's like, I'd like Tater Tot to pay, One of my friends, Tara J, right? Great girl, turned around and said the other day, is this half empty or half full? Figures. So I got 3 cans. Where's the other can I had? I had like a full can somewhere. Unless you see, the problem with these cans is I don't know what's full and what isn't. Chloe keeps pinching my tobacco as well, Take cigarettes when I don't offer. That's why I kept the cigarettes near me last night. So I got the 3/4 of a can plus whatever else. I thought I had a full can over there. Is that the full can? I don't know. It's trying to basically condense. Anyways, let me see. I think that's a full can. No, this can's nearly empty. I mean, literally, where is my dip can? In your pocket? Yeah. Welfare check. Yes, I get it, Grumpy. She's on her way home, Grumpy. Anyways, now I gotta find out why my cans are nearly. Oh, why didn't you tell me there was one in my pocket, Moppy? That's nearly full. I think this is. All right, so I got a full can right here. So I guess I condensed it and almost got 2 cans, so I should be good till Tuesday. We hope, otherwise I'll have to get 1 can to go, Oh, yes, So, anyways, my sister and I are shooting the shit about Chloe, So I thought it was, look, Mop, I get it, okay, Grumpy. Grumpy McGrumpy. All right, hold on, peeps. Come here. No whimpering and no whelping. There you go. What is it, Stinky? Is your ear bothering you again? Because every time I ask you, I know you can't tell me, but thing is, as soon as Chloe leaves, you start going into grump mode. I mean, come on. Yeah. I bring up Chloe, and this is what you do to me. Come on. We got it. We got you. I got you. You'll be taking good care of me. There, see? What, you're so depressed? Chloe's leaving 3 weeks, huh? 3 weeks is dog time. 1 day is 7 days for dogs. Look how cute he is, huh? I mean, literally, he's worried about Chloe. Come on. Or are you worried about me? Mama? I love this dog, This dog means the world to me. See, as soon as he sits on my lap, he's fine. See, he's got the Velcro clinginess right now. Are you clingy? Yeah. There you go. Go down. Anyways, we got a lot to do and a little time to do it. So hopefully we don't need much, but it's all right. She's on her way home. If you want, I can call on your behalf, Moppy. So I really don't want to do it. I want to get that water tank heated as much as possible. Take a bath. Well, it shouldn't take too long, but we can't heat water up on the stove anyways because we don't have any pots. The pots that are being used to fill and hold water because the buckets won't fit where the water is leaking currently. So I have to basically wait until Chloe leaves to basically put in my work orders because Chloe's a dickhead. Yeah. Me and Higgins was talking about things. Higgins said something about this is what happens when I learn a big deal. The picture makes my phone like when I read text. So Higgins is complaining while he's at his mom. So I said, sex to be you, right? All right. So, anyways, I'm hoping to get a bath in, but Miss I'm a real woman. I need a bath first. I can make fun of them all they want. What was it that Higgins said something? He said something about, oh yeah, I gotta close this up. I got some more eBay offers. No, I don't remember what it was. I told Higgins he's the one that depletes his electrolytes because he's basically drinking. I guess it wasn't that email he was talking about. I think he was talking about tag. I'd say just worry about your own meal. Send for Chloe's cell. EMS, the thing he wants me to call 911. No, I'm not calling 911. Not today. Here it is. I've never seen Chloe wear a dress before. I've only seen her wearing skirts in the kitchen. So she's a man in a skirt. Okay, that works. Man in a skirt. Yeah. Man in a skirt. A lot of people think, I'm jealous of Chloe's look. No, I'm not. You know why? Because frankly, Chloe destroyed herself from within. And that's the problem. You see, Chloe turned around and she basically told the manager to fuck off. How would you feel if you turned around and told the manager to fuck off? You'd basically be ousted from your own home. Chloe said the same thing. She got ousted from her home, and now she's dealing with the after effect. She also was told to control her temper and her volume control. She never did. So, what's going to happen with me? Well, in 3 weeks, we're going to see a new adventure happen. But let's take one day at a time because my stress is still through the roof. And these headaches aren't going away. My husband kept complaining about headaches before he died. So I don't know if it's headache related or not, but my doctor has basically got me on heightened alert. My doctor also said to watch my intake of salt. Thing is, if you look at my meals, right, what do I eat? Well, let's see. I eat. It reminds me, I didn't see the au jus packets. Not Chloe must know where they are. I won't worry. Maybe they're in this bag here. Picked up au jus yesterday. Didn't want to sleep. Let's put it in this head. So she finally picked up stuff. 2 receipts. I'll put that in there. 3 receipts. What the hell? So, Chloe wants baby reds for tonight's supper. See? Things I gotta look for. And then I got au jus. I'll make sure it's not soy. So I got au jus for the next few days. I use packaged au jus because it's a real pain in the ass trying to make homemade au jus. And then, apparently she's got another receipt. And look at this thin hoofer. Let's see what the receipt costed. I'm always curious. Alright, so I told Chloe to pick up my au jus the other day, right? Let's see what this is. So this came with squirt Mexican soda, so she bought another squirt without me knowing. Jelly Belly Fiery 5, and then she bought some booze. So she got drunk. Yeah, see that? Literally got drunk. This one is au jus. That was mine. Okay, cool. This one, I don't even know what this is look. Mine, which says here I bought bath tissue, a Sprite for Chloe, refund on a bag credit, and then I bought her a hot bar, and then she took $20 out of my money for quarters. I mean, this is interesting. She hides these things. This is, what did I buy for $12.99? Drugstore, $12.99. Prescription. Well, the $12.99 is finally accounted for. That's just, and the other thing is accounted for. So now I got. Sorry. It's just wind. Now I got 7 charges. I still don't understand why I got charged for 7 charges, right? So the other day, I'll tell you a story. So the other day, the manager was emailed me the other day, right? And she said to me, I was at the store the other day. Chloe was telling me, I saw that stupid cooter. That's what she calls a manager, stupid cooter. At the store with her stupid cooter daughter. Well, daughter's under 18, so don't call her names, right? That's what I told Chloe. So what does Chloe do? Chloe's like, well, I got your groceries, right? I got this. Hey, Mom, how you feeling, huh? We're going to get your ear taken care of on Tuesday. So what happened? So manager emails me and says, do you have any charges that are unaccounted for? Yeah, there's 7 charges. Well, 8. Well, now we know 7, right? Well, what, 8 minus 2 is 6, right? 6 charges left. Yeah. So I said, yeah, I can't figure out on my budget book. Last month, she didn't give me any receipts, so my book was empty. This month, I've gotten, I literally asked her, can I have my Safeway receipt? Oh, well, I don't have that. So when I go online tonight, I'm going to look through the accounting, right? I'll probably be under $100 because of her. And I had like 900 last time I checked, okay? My money keeps going down, and Chloe's like, well, I can't buy anything because I need to save money to move. Really? You're being forced out, but you have a court case coming up on Wednesday, which you could stay here if you win. And yet you're taking all my money because you think you're an entitled fucking princess. Chloe's mom wants to see fucking Chloe hit behind bars for all the thieving she did. I mean, literally, Chloe's mom said, did she get you an Easter present? You always get her something. No, I didn't get anything. Her answer is, your card paid. So I got to make a payment to Higgin on my own card. Because Chloe won't do it. Chloe's too fucking selfish and greedy for her money. She agreed while Higgins is on the phone. She pay him. Now it's my job. So I'm pissed off that I have to do it. But, with me, I'm pissed off at the fact that every time I try to help, we don't have much on the list already for Higgins for next month. We got radios, and I'm waiting for my family to send me another radio. That's a plan. But at the same time, I love talking to Higgins about radios, But the problem is so my cousin or my sister and I are talking about slowness, right? She knows Chloe's narcissistic. But anyways, the point is, Chloe's so narcissistic. She doesn't want to part with any of her money. She says, "Oh, next month you won't have to worry about me." Yeah, well, how do we know what next month's rent's going to be? Either price-wise, manager hasn't emailed me or nothing. I got to email her tomorrow and hope I can get something for the rest of the week. Did you eat yet? No, I didn't eat yet, Kane. Everything's in the fridge. I'm waiting for Chloe McStoophead to get done. I'll tell you the story, Kane. So last night, right? Yesterday, I got done with YouTube. I put on a movie, Kane. Around 3 o'clock, Chloe was going to get au jus for me for my dinner. And what happened, Kane? I fell asleep. Got up at 10:30. 7 to 7 out. Chloe threw a fit. I got up. I grabbed me some soda, my RC Cola, which I'm enjoying today. Then what happens, Mr. Kane or Miss Kane, is I get into bed again. See, I had cookies while waiting for dinner, lunch. Chloe had her dinner like 3 times, dirty dishes, everything. And I was like, I'm hungry. Well, what does she do? She goes and makes up all her pot pies, all her food that she buys. But she buys me 2 pot pies, Philly cheesesteak from Pot Pies, right? So when I get up, she's cooking again, eating a fucking 3 pounds of food, right? I finally just looked at her and I said, you know what? I'll just eat tomorrow because you're a selfish son of a bitch that doesn't think of anyone. You dirtied all the dishes. So what you do today? She goes and she stays with me because I was having health problems, Kane. And all night, what am I hearing? Moppy panting in my ears, licking my face, licking my nose. I had to wash my face a few times. I go to the bathroom, he'd go to the bathroom. Chloe's sleeping on the floor thinking he's worried about me. I'm going to die while sleeping. Well, if I did, I did, right? I'd be with God and Jesus. But I'm here this morning. So what does he do? He turns around. Right? So I'm sitting here minding my own business. And this morning I get up and he jumps down at 8 o'clock. Starts licking Chloe. Chloe's like, okay. So Chloe goes to her room. She says, I'll get the place cleaned while you're sleeping, right? Closes the door, leaves Velcro boy, that's what she's calling him, clingy boy, in her room. I'm sleeping. I get up around 12:30, 12, whatever, 12, 12:30, something like that, right? First thing out of my mouth is I'm going to need a bath when I get things cooked. Do we have everything we need for Easter? So then I get online. But Moppy kept me, and me being sick, doesn't help any, right? So Chloe, of course, goes out. She's like, oh, I'm not paying $12 for pie. Don't worry, I'll pay, you can pay $12 for a pie. Instead, we duked it out, and she finally says, okay, I'll just make Jell-O. It'll take 4 hours. You got to boil the Jell-O, but you have to have the cooked stuff ready to go. So where's the Jell-O? I don't know where the Jell-O is. You're going to have to find the Jell-O. So I got to go in here. There's 2 boxes right here of Jell-O. 2 boxes. So apparently she already used 4 boxes and she doesn't tell me. Thing is, she's always doing this, So I have, there's 2 more boxes. Okay, so 4 boxes of Jell-O we're having for dessert tonight. So another prepper's saving money thing is Jell-O, right? She doesn't want to pay $12 a pie. That's fine. But then she turns and tells me, well, your mayonnaise was $10. My mayonnaise was $10. And you got a $5 gallon of milk, or $6. Your mayonnaise was 10. That's $16. Your soda was 1 liter because that's all I want to carry. I carry 2 liter, right? So then she says my bacon, which I paid for, which he's gonna eat it all anyways, is like $10 for a pound of bacon because she doesn't want to spend her fucking money for bacon for fucking a green bean casserole. Mayo is $10 here. Why do I know this? It's because we live on a fucking island. How do you get the mayo on the island? By ferry. Let me show you guys something, okay? I want to show you guys something. A website. Yeah. A website. You see, let me show you this. He says, mayo isn't $10. Well, then let me ask you this. See where it is? See this? San Juan Islands is over 400 archipelago islands in the Pacific Northwest near Canada. So, when you're looking, right? See this? Look at this. When you're looking, right? See that? So, you see this? This is the map, right? See this? You go Anacortes all the way over here to Lopez, Orcas, Shaw, Friday Harbor. So when he says mayonnaise ain't $10, yeah, well, think about it. Mayonnaise is $10, okay? So getting here, you see, float plane, or a private charter, or the ferry. You see, those are the only ways. So the eggs has got to come somewhere. So, for example, we're on the main island, see? So, you see, where to stay, what to eat, what to do. See, that's our harbor right there, see? So, when you look at the entire system, right, what are you getting out of it? You see? You sit there and you see all these things, and yet, all the things to do, peeps, but Kane doesn't realize island living costs more money than non-island living. You see, people need to realize that not everything's cheap. You got a ferry. Ferry goes wherever. So, why do you think Mama Pee Wee sent me like 8 things of mayo last year, and I used them up in suddenly salad mixer and tuna sandwiches? Because that's the way it needed to be. So, point being, let's just move this over here so we don't have it get wet. There we go. Point being is, if you know how to live comfortably here, you don't complain. But for $6, that's what it costs for a gallon of milk. I don't even know if we got the full gallon this time. It's like $5 for a half gallon. So, anyways, as you can see, my prime rib's ready to be cooked and my ham. So I got a 10-pound prime rib and my ham is 9 pounds. So I'm going to be eating good tonight and having leftovers. So, point being is, think about it. Yeah. So he says, oh my, right? Easter edition, no problem. So basically, this year has been kind of shitty. Christmas was Christmas shitty last year, Moppy? Yeah, Christmas was shitty last year. Christmas was shitty, nothing into my Christmas tree. Chloe didn't get me anything. Damn, Peckerwood was selfish. And then Easter, I always give Chloe something. I gave her a couple bags of candy. What'd she get me? Nothing. Now, people that message me saying, oh, you must be the narcissist one because you're always talking about yourself. No. Thing is, you heard earlier, son of a bitch was arguing about fucking the bath. I mean, literally, the freaking manager said it's people like Chloe that destroys water tanks. Oh, well, it's okay because you pay the rent, so they should fix it. Not when you have a coronavirus situation where COVID has basically crippled the manufacturing industry where you can't get water tanks on a timely manner. So, if you noticed, I gotta show you this. If you noticed, I filled half a Ziploc bag up. With ground coffee. I ground this myself with my grinder. Think about it. This is a limited edition Christmas blend. The food bank gave me 10 4 or 5 pound bags, so 20 pounds. I've only tapped into not even one bag yet. I still got coffee beans to grind down and then make coffee out of it. So to me, it's just coffee, okay? I prefer store brand coffee or Starbucks coffee or local coffee, but I'll take this coffee because it's a Christmas blend. Now, I know they have Easter blended coffee, but I don't think they give us Easter blend. Hey, Mom, how you doing? See, he's waiting for Chloe to get back. No one knows when Chloe's going to get back. She probably ran into that one kid who's like, hey, let's go and have Easter at my house. Hey. I mean, literally, that's why Chloe takes too long. Chloe called me up. What time did she call me? Because she doesn't have any more smokes on her. So technically, she called me. So I told my sister my prime rib might be ready at midnight the way Chloe's moving. So anyways, she called me approximately 41 minutes ago. So it doesn't take that long. It takes 20 minutes now. Depends on a few things. I could call her. Let's see if I could check in with her, find out where she is, because frankly, I do want to make sure everything's good. The tank should have been warmed up enough for me to take a quick bath, Rinko Genius, hey, what's up? How goes it, man? It's been a while. You haven't surfaced in a while. What have you been up to? I was about to call Chloe and see where she is. We're still waiting for the rest of the Easter meal, Oh, hi. That's Chloe now. I don't have to call her. There we go. See, she just opened the door. So let's just get this stuff unloaded. So what's up, Rinko Genius? You haven't seen Tildor keeps talking about gift cards, and yet he keeps talking about gift cards, and yet he doesn't deliver.
Here.
So,
I had to go pack it by another one because I accidentally drank the other 7-Up. So
you hear that? She drank my 7-Up
I
fair.
bought yours with my.
Not your cash card, okay?
Yeah, I made it up. Don't worry.
I don't need that. Cola.
Yeah, it's just the fact that. So pretty much what it comes down to is I bought it.
I think the reason me and Chloe saved this milk jug here, fresh or Breeze Organic, is the truth of the matter is they went out of business. I think so. There you go, drinking soda. Let me get the rest unloaded.
Okay.
Should have had Chloe pick me up a bottle of bourbon, You do know I keep thinking about having another bottle of Evan Williams Cherry. This stuff's pretty good, but it ain't fire water and it doesn't, let's get, whiskey, so.
Look, everything's in here.
Well, fine, give it to me. I'm gonna put everything in the freaking. Give this, people. How much was my damn bill?
It's like $45.
See, there it goes. $45 broker.
I bought one of the bacon things.
Oh yeah, you got my receipt on the fucking bitch on YouTube for rid of a price.
Yeah, it's in here somewhere. Both receipts should be in here.
$45. I'm gonna be fucking broke before I even get to my tobacco run.
Here's your receipt.
Well, at least I got dial. Yeah. So let's see how much they're charging things on Island. So there we go. $5 right here. $5 for half gallon. See? $5. I told you, Kenny. $5 stinking dollars.
Whole gallon's $8 now.
I'm not gonna even answer that one.
That's what I saw.
Jerry Gold butter, $7 right here. See? Cheapest is.
They didn't have Tillamook butter. They were sold out.
And they gave natural butter, which means this ain't even salted.
It is salted. It says salted on it.
Oh, okay. There.
Otherwise, I wouldn't have picked it up for you. I checked.
Did you check for the spray?
Yeah, it's a Pam spray, which is butter flavored.
That's what I needed. Oh well. Guess I'll have to defrost some butter. Hope I tell it melts in time for my prime rib, people. So what I'm going to need to do is take a plate like this. Actually, I'll use this bowl.
You can use a butter pan, an egg pan, and do it that way with the butter.
Yeah, but it doesn't need to be melted. I need to basically cover the prime rib in butter.
Yeah, you can just gently pour it over the prime rib. Works
Let me
out.
see about something else, Peach. I know we had something else around here the other day. Here it is. This. Here we go. I'm going to use this. Oh, this is empty.
What is it?
Apparently, these two containers are empty of the Pam cooking spray. That's what I
That's
needed.
not even butter. It's just cooking oil.
That's what I needed, cooking oil and a spray.
Well, you got the Pam there.
It's empty. These two things are empty.
The one in the backpack.
Look, there's another one in there.
There was a yellow spray can of Pam. Unless if it's in here. Let me see if it's in here. Yep, it's here.
Yeah, that's what I need. See, liquid can, butter flavor, rich butter flavor. It's got real butter in a can.
Here. And the paper towels are over here. That's what's left in here.
Okay. So we got this for French fried onions.
I had to eat something at the hot bar because I had a blood sugar issue.
Oh, yes, I have blood sugar. I haven't eaten since yesterday.
All it was mashed potatoes and Canadian bacon.
All right, so the butter I will leave alone. Throw this stuff out. The cooking spray will come in handy.
I had a little thing of mashed potatoes with one slice of Canadian bacon. Oh well.
Oh well. So we have everything we need. We got the Jello ready, the onions ready. I don't need to use this right now, and that leaves me with the mayonnaise, which will be used for my food. I think this mayonnaise, I don't know if that mayonnaise is good or not, but, I want to make sure I have enough mayonnaise. Takes 1 cup for my stuff, and I got
Look, I'm
hard.
going to take a wide soon and take Moppy out.
Before she takes a wide, or $45. Give me the phone. I need to check something.
Okay, here.
I'm going to check my damn balance. Also, you're a shit.
Oh,
Don't worry about it. Also, she's a shit. Apparently, there's somebody who wants to wish them a happy Easter and is getting royally PO'd that they're not doing. How much money is left on my account? Because someone's going to owe me some money soon.
Yes, and in fact, I will owe you. I will give you some money if you need it.
Yeah, well, right now, I had $900 last time I checked. This is before she went to Safeway. Now, I don't even know what my Safeway bill is. See? Goes to code. Hit text. Takes 30 seconds or less. I'm going to see if the tub's warm enough for a bath. Probably not, but still, Chloe can earn a smoke by filling the tub. Okay, so everyone wants to see me have a heart attack on my finances?
Yes, let's watch you.
Oh, that is not bad at all. Well, after today's expenses, no more spending money until Tuesday. We got plenty of leftovers. See?
Hell, I'm not even going out.
Hey, Bitcoin, what up, homeboy? Just sent you a gift card. Unsalted is better. Oh.
What sucks is the food bank's Wednesday, but I'm not available to go.
I know. Don't worry about it. I got to make a joke, genius. Love you, by the way. Check this out. You say unsalted is better? This is all the food bank. 1 stick a week. Chloe uses it. So the other day I was having some popcorn, right? And I was making faces. And finally, the story goes, Chloe's like, why are you making faces, right? Chloe's saying, why are you making faces, right, brother? Turns out it was all unsalted. So I was like, ugh, Oh, and you didn't have to do the gift card, man. I was just talking about, let's see, mayo isn't? Oh, yes, mayo. Mayo was the best food mayonnaise was $8 right there. See? So he says, oh, mayo ain't that? Look at there. See? See if we can zoom in. See? Best food mayo, $7.99. So $8 right there. What does that tell you? Hey, Rinko, what's up? Dunkin' Coffee good? I don't like Dunkin' Coffee. How are you? I'm doing fine, man. Happy Easter, by the way. Got my prime rib ready to go. Chloe took the phone in the back. Got my soap. Guess I'm using dial this week. Working and have a lot of extra things taken. Oh, I know. Isn't that correct? So you didn't hear the whole story, did you, my friend? About Chloe? If you didn't hear it, I want to tell you the story. This will blow your socks off, okay? Give me 1 second, my friend. So I guess I'll give you dial a little bit. Okay. Okay, I'll leave that to her to move out so I don't keep running into it. Okay, so Rinko. So Chloe, a couple weeks ago, hold on a second. Let me throw these receipts in the whatever. Okay. So the other day, Rinko, Chloe turns around, right? And I tell Chloe, you need to control the temper of yours, right? Chloe needs to get her acting gear. Well, yes, Bitcoin. I'm trying to tell a story here. So, anyways, brother Rinko, Chloe turns around and I tell Chloe, you're not going to be certified again if you don't control that fucking temper of yours, right? So she gets mad. So, what happens? So she turns around, right? Take Moppy to the vet. He's kind of sick. He's been keeping me up at nights, but you know what? That's what it is to be a doggy mommy. So we'll get to that story in a bit. So Chloe goes to the manager after the vet, says, I hear you're not recerting me. Manager says, nope. Chloe flips her lid, calls her a dago and a wop. Angrily, manager says, if you don't get out of my office, I'm calling the police. So Chloe slams the door. Well, the next night, Chloe gets a notice from Advocate One's office. No trespass order. Not for a year, for life. So then I go to this research, and the manager and I were talking, and manager didn't say much. Well, anyway, so about 9 days later, after my research, Chloe basically got told sign this, so she did an X. She's like, date it your fucking self, you fucking, swearing at her. So finally, the manager comes to me for an inspection. Genius, right? And so you know, so you know what happened, my friend, brother Rinko. I asked the manager, Chloe gets mental help, just out being nice. Could she stay? Manager said, nope. She basically wanted out of this island. I gave her the chance. Plus, fact, I'm not researching someone with bad behavior. So what happens to the manager? The manager does an inspection, says I clear it. She opens Chloe's door and she says, oh my God, no wonder why it smells in here. It's Chloe's fucking room. Does she ever clean it up? No. She's a lazy tick turd that thinks she deserves everything, So, point being is Chloe's not even made any phone calls to housing. She's all sleeping in, doing this. Well, story goes like this, Rinko. The manager, right? You ready for this? On the day I had my inspection, my neighbors was sending some emails out. All right. Emails out to, you ready for this? To her saying, we got a criminal in the building, keep stealing packages, keep stealing this, keep stealing that, And you know what happened? I'll tell you what happened, Rinko. You're gonna love this. So the manager basically sent her, quit harassing me, Neighbor said, you've been dealing this with 18 months. She's a drug dealer. She's a drug user. She's a dealer. You're getting her drugs from her. You're allowing her to break the rules. She's got 12 district court cases and 4, pay attention, Rinko, 4 superior court cases, all about thieves and everything else, right? Violations, bail, everything. Well, so the manager says we're working on it. So what has happened? Manager gets pissed off, right? Feeling scared for her safety because the manager says you don't know what. So what happened is the neighbor says, I read the emails. The neighbor gave me entire copies. Wrote, you don't know what's coming down the pipe, right? What she did was she went and contacted every federal and state agency that deals with subsidized housing and said, look, the lease is being violated for us tenants living comfortably, and yet a drug dealer thief gets away with everything. So what did the manager do? Rinko turns around. Phil, I think it's Phil, right? Your name's Phil. I think it's Phil. I thought it was Sterling at one time. I get my names mixed up. I think it's Phil, right? So anyways, you know what happened, right, man? Turns around. Manager puts a no trespass or a civil protection order. Denied. The judge read the case and said, well, if it is a housing issue where you're going to throw the tenants out because you're letting a criminal here, which the same judge is dealing with the superior court matters, right? So she's like, no, we're not giving it to you. You can fight in court, right? To keep, to sell me on the idea you need a civil protection order. Meanwhile, my neighbor stacked in the deck all the court cases, all the documents of the courts, everything, filed with USDA, HUD, DOJ, civil rights, etc. Just went through the list, contacted everyone, DEA, etc. Because the neighbor's a drug addict, a drug user, and a drug dealer, and a drug pusher, and so anyways, so the manager's got a hard road to hoe. Well, anyways, Rinko, you ready for the funny part of this whole ordeal? I'll tell you. Funniest part of the deal is that the manager, right? The manager, and thank you, your gift card did come in. You didn't have to do that. So the manager realized, here we go. Yeah. So the manager turns around and, are you ready for this, Phil? Doesn't know that Chloe wrote a letter, right? Wrote a letter, send a thank you. Here you go. Yes, send me a copy. There you go. My actual email address is connected. So thank you, Phil. So it turns around and what happens is Chloe writes a letter saying, look, the neighbor upstairs, hobo man, doesn't have to jump through hoops to keep a 2-bedroom like Rita. The neighbor that's advocating for the neighbor who's going to court has a 2-bedroom. She's old, had cancer, and she gets rubber stamped. The lady that's had kids in a 3-bedroom, which then Chloe quotes, 1 bedroom, 1 to 3 people. 2-bedroom, 2 minimum people, 5 people total. 3-bedroom, 3 people, maximum 7. 4 people, 4 to 9. Wrote it all. It says, Rita's got to jump through hoops. This is pure discrimination. It's going to be court record for life. Chloe goes with the neighbor on Wednesday to court. Meanwhile, it is going to be a big, pure crapshoot. Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm not being researched yet, so I'm worried about that. But you know how it is. And yes, Chloe does need to get her act together. You didn't have to send me a gift card, but glad you're still doing videos. Yeah. Glad you're saying, Phil, I am always doing videos. That's the thing. I'm giving you guys updates because in the next 3 weeks, as you know, Chloe's going to be gone unless she finds a way to win that case. Chloe's always causing drama. Well, let me just show you a little secret about your butter, Phil. You see, I could have got salted butter, which I did, but because I asked for this, it says here, real butter. So this is real butter in a can, see? So I'm going to spray this on the prime rib like my husband did. Yeah, see? So this will be used in lieu of the sprayable butter, the pan butter, see? I'll put it on and I'll soak it up and spray it down with prime rib, and then I will cook it properly with the prime rib, you know. Then you add rosemary and thyme, the butter also, salt and pepper. Yeah, okay. Well, prime rib, best prime rib ever. Just made one yesterday. No, I believe you too. I know you like your meats. I got my prime rib ready to go. It's just I'm gonna use that spray thing like hubby did. You remember hubby did that? I can't believe it's not butter spread. You know, blood sugar issue. Yeah, right. Hold on, I'm going through. Blood sugar issue. Yeah, right. Well, you know, that's the thing. I mean, think about it. I mean, literally. I mean, and like I said to you all, she doesn't want, quote unquote, she doesn't want, quote unquote, to spend any of her money. Yeah. I mean, oh, blood sugar, she's not diabetic. That's the thing. I mean, if she was a diabetic, she would have burned out her system because of all the sugar she had, you know. Hope you are doing good. Oh, you know, I'm trying. I mean, I got, you know, hopefully you heard that story, Phil. You know, so Chloe told the manager to fuck off. Manager said, absolutely, you're not staying here. You got till April 30th or I'm having the sheriff removed. Meanwhile, you know, Chloe doesn't want to part with any fucking hard money. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, of course I'm doing good. Bitcoin's a scam. Let's see, do we have any more comments? Nope. Sounds like my Queen Chloe. Yeah, Phil. Queen Chloe. Yeah, well, you know, the thing is, you know, you heard her handing on the hot bar. Yeah. I just looked at the second receipt, came out from my money, which 6 receipts. Couldn't even explain why. What's this? Oh, yeah, this is that one day, right? Half gallon is $8 now? You gotta be kidding me. So the other day, right, she goes and does this, right? I'll show you a funny thing, right? So the other day I asked for hamburger rolls. I had to buy 3 packs of hamburger rolls. I only got like 4 out of them all. White bread. She allowed the white bread I bought to go bad. Couldn't find it. Then I tell her to give me some cheese, right? $20 for a 2-pound block of cheese. Then Thousand Island dressings, $4. Bacon bits, just bacon bits to put in a hamburger to make it taste bacony, $4 a can. I paid $8. Then she goes and chooses the only dog food available, the Caesar filet mignon flavored dry kibble. That was $11. Ziploc bags, $9 for gallon size. $3 for dish soap and bacon strips, $4 each. And then she spent $15 for this shaving thing, right? This razor blade. It's called the Dollar Shave Club. You've probably heard of it, Phil. Damn thing broke after 2 uses of my legs. So yeah, you could say the usual crap's happening. And because of it, it is almost 4 o'clock. I haven't had a bath yet, and the water tank is going, which the manager said that the water tank will fail because Chloe uses it all the time for her selfishness. Yeah. Queen Chloe, yes, Phil. I got Moppy, Phil. I got YouTube, Phil. I got Ebo, Phil. I'm not going to be lonely. I mean, look. Let me tell you something, Phil. That, you know, let me tell you something. I'm not going to be lonely because there's 2 problems, okay? I want to be completely clear. Very clear, all right? Chloe's leaving, all right? There's no choice. She has to unless she can stay due to the fact that the manager loses this thing on Wednesday, which one way to look at it, I'm staying out of it, okay? I know what's coming down the pipe, but that's it. Now, Phil, out of love for you and for Kane, let me just say I won't be lonely because my blood pressure is over 160 due to Chloe. Doctor wants me to have 3 to 6 weeks of bed rest or rest where I can have no pressure. Advocates are already willing to come in weekly for a grocery run. Weekly. What's that tell you, my friend? I don't have to worry. I mean, literally, the only thing we got to worry about is banking collapse, which I've just been reading some news on. Civil war, which is highly unlikely, as you know. Nuclear war, which they're basically keep going. By the way, apparently we're still sitting at DEFCON 3, by the way. That's the funniest thing I've ever heard recently. Vlad's talking about moving nukes into Belarus to take NATO on, and yet we're still sitting at DEFCON 3. Yep, Phil's your name. Yep. You're going to be lonely if she's gone. No, I'm not. You know why? Because my stress level is through the roof, my brother, because of her. Yeah. So, I appreciate your gift card, Phil, by the way. You didn't have to do that. I'll put it to good use. You have any recommendations? By the way, Phil, if you haven't, there's a donation page on my About Me page. Let me actually pull it up for you. I'm not going to tell you to literally go to it, but I want to show you two things if you haven't seen this. Because I set up a couple things, took me a lot of time. So what I'm trying to say is I want you to, it's in my About Me page, right? Let me show you. All right. So if you go to my About Me page, right, it shows my email addresses, right? Anyways, it goes like this, my friend. Again, I thank you for the gift card. I just want to show you something that's interesting, right? So you go to, no, that's the channel dashboard. Here you go. So you go here, right? You see this? So you got San Juan Island Prepper, our Spotify channel. I put this together in case you want to listen to some prepping news or, catch up on the latest while you're working the garbage truck. You can listen to me in the garbage truck. I've set up a Spotify for you all. So I've been busy, by the way, Phil. And if that doesn't impress you, I did set up a preppers list right here. As you know, the main preppers list, if you buy everything on, it's like 20 grand. Then I put together a shorter basic prepper list, which is, a lot less stuff that you don't really need unless you have everything in your home. And then I put together a bare bone prepper list. Bare bone, which means water, potassium iodide, some canned meats. Then, because YouTube, if you didn't know, I know you love my channel. I'm the real deal, as you and others say. I got blocked by YouTube for misinformation, apparently from 2 years ago. So they flagged me, locked me out of making videos. So I'm also on Rumble. So if there's any more trouble, you can find me on Rumble, my friend. I'm also on Instagram, and this link here is called My Donation page. Right now, currently, it's got video games and a new office chair, which is the office chair, and I'm going to click on it for you. So basically, I clicked on it. So what I want to do now is to show you guys the donation page. Most of these items are just stupid anyways, video games. But, gift cards are appreciative too. But I wanted to share with the love of Phil, that there is some useful items here. Video games. So let's skip those because my cousin Dinky was going through it the other day, going video games. You gotta be kidding! Some of them pre-orders. Then you got these radios here, CB radios, for example. Unfortunately, as you know, this one sold out. They don't know what's coming back in. Then Higgins is talking about these ones. We don't know what's going to happen. I was going to build a radio room for my office, which is cleaned specifically for some of these things. But, the thing is, you got to ask yourself, do you want me to set up a CB base station setup? When people donate to me, I can basically put it towards what they want me to review. It's not about just me buying useless junk. That's why I keep sitting on these gift cards that I get, because no one's telling me what to do now. These ones here, we already reviewed these radios already. They're pretty crappy, but they're in the donation page. If anyone wants to donate some extra radios, I put those in there. Scanners, we have a few scanners left to review. Extended family sending some, but you got the power plug here for the base station radios. Higgins and I've been doing some work on that. CB right there. Some people say the sun glares it out and fails within a year. Then you have scanners like this I can review. So, for example, if Phil wants me to review the 125, I'll buy it on the gift card, but no one's telling me this year we don't need to do. But I'll leave it there if anyone wants to send that. Not that I need a 436, by the way. All these are scanners, radio, CBs, etc. These are things, those pans, I bought some of those already. I got one set in the window just for using as a ground plane for it. But as you can see, there's donations of radios. I like World Band radio, flashlight radios, light bulbs. I put light bulbs in there. Some of the stuff I threw in here, this I should delete, but I'm already using one. I love these. Another antenna. Shopping cart, there's shopping cart holds 440 pounds of groceries. I was gonna buy one of those. Then there's this. I usually buy one of those every few years. The little double baby strollers things. Moppy likes to ride in style. Then you got other things like this. The office chair mats they're $40. Gotta buy one of those. And then pens, and then journals, and then other things. And then if you scroll down, some of these meal planners and stuff, I already have all these. I just got to go delete it. Steam cleaner, yes. Someone was talking about steam cleaner the other day. And Higgins and I already found the steam cleaner we need. The Roku, that's just, I don't know why I put that in there. Tablets and phones. Well, my phone tablet I use at home for news, fetching things. It's broken. Screen's completely cracked. Chloe gave me hers. That one's completely cracked. She didn't take good care of it. Shopping carts. And then there's some movies and scarves and some other stuff. Computers, which we don't need to talk about. There's that basic computer right here. I think for $689, no, $479. That one. Family wants to send me that, I think, or tell me to save for it. And then at the bottom of the list, we have a couple this chair is failing, so we need to get a mat and that. But everything else is everything else I just threw in here is stuff to review if anyone wants me to. I haven't literally that, but we have a donation page just in case people want to donate. I will give you guys the link. Some of these things. I got a tripod here. The problem is I don't have the whatchamacallit, what do you call it, my friends? The batteries. The batteries went missing. So what we do is we go send list to others, right? And then what I'll do is view only, and then copy link. So if you guys ever want to look through this, I'll leave it in live chat for you guys. But this is our own donation page. If you guys don't do the video games, it's the items I did was just random stuff I threw in there that I could review, but mostly I'm focusing on radios, mostly for reviewing. And Higgins and I have done a lot of research on radios. So, So, anywho. And by the way, Phil, do you do like Aaron does? Leave the primer about to room temperature before you spray the butter and then throw it in the oven. And if I remember correctly, I think it's 350, right? Good content. Hold on here. Start taking flaxseed every day. Where do we get flaxseed? Flaxseed. What? Take flaxseed? Okay. So do I? Is it a pill? Is it a pill? Let me see here. Let's see. So I guess it's a. Is it a pill? Or is it an oil? Well, it says this one's a liquid. Well, let's see. Is it a pill? Yeah, here we go. Flaxseed pills right here. So I can buy. So apparently there's these pills. So apparently I'm supposed to buy these little pills, maybe. Is this what it is, Phil? These pills? Is this what you're thinking I should take, brother? Because if it is, I'd like to know, man. See, look. Found these. What do you think? This? Let's see. Yep, room temperature. I like my internal at 140. Need an internal. I have an internal thermometer already. That's the thing. Hubby and I always had it for, I like my primer medium rare, I think medium well. So, I'm not worried about that. I have a heat thermometer. thermometer is in here, I think. Let me look. I don't access it that often, but you get the idea. Okay, so my meat thermometer is missing, but at least I know it's still in here. Alright. Okay. There we go. So we'll figure it out, Phil. One thing at a time, my friend. Anyways. So she'll throw a fit if I clear this out. Where your neck are good and spongy. Mm-hmm. So I have a feeling it's in one of the other drawers. Yeah, maybe it's in here. Saw it the other day. It was in here. Yeah, it's here. Okay. Anyways, the main thing is I know how to cook prime rib. I've done it for 7+ years. So to me, I'm pretty good at cooking it, you know. Windstorm. You know, every time we like a smoothie, yeah, yep, you can spring. Yeah, well, what if I just buy these pills and take them daily? Wouldn't that work too? I mean, this here says supports cardiovascular health. They're like these little pills. Why don't I just buy a couple of those? You know, that should work, right? It'll be fine. It'd be better than fine, you know? Yeah. So that should work just fine for it, you know? And then go from there, my friend. Yeah. Anyways, I wanted you guys to tell you a story. Has anyone ever realized? Oh, by the way, Rinko, I forgot to tell you. Do you remember moderator Fanny Urban Homesteader? All right. So, did you ever see that thing about Urban Home Fanny Urban? You know, see, got an email from Yahoo. Oh yeah, that's I think that's Phil. Yeah, Phil of the gift card thing. That's why it's in Yahoo. Keeps popping up all this other crap. So, yeah, it's saying there's something in Yahoo. What? I don't get it. Yeah, this email application program sometimes funky. You know, is it Yahoo or AOL that I have problems with? Yeah, it's AOL. All right. Yeah. So if I go here to filter unread, it should tell me is there anything unread. Okay. Loading. Nope. So apparently there is nothing that's unread. All right. So I guess it's a Yahoo thing. Yeah, Higgins is basically going back and forth about the thing. AOL. Let's just check that real quick. Anyways, where was I? So, you know, am I gonna miss Chloe? No. Am I going to be happy Chloe's gone? Yes. Higgins, quit emailing me. You should be enjoying your Easter dinner with your mom. Spectrum Essential Organic Ground Premium Flaxseed. That's the one I bought on Amazon. Spectrum Essentials. All right, hold on. Let's look. Organic flaxseed oil. Okay, here we go. So you basically bought that. Okay, I see. I'll try the pills first. I'll try the pills. I'll place an order for that. With everything else, Amazon, it's slow doing. Flaxseed, yeah, I have black blood pressure. everyone. So, Phil, do you have any special requests you want me to do with your gift card, my friend? At least you gave me one. Not that I wanted one. Chloe hasn't paid me back for anything, so all right. So that's why I was saying, nicely, Jabberjaw. So Higgins calls me a jabberjaw, and I just told him, "Hey, butthead, why don't you shut up, butthead?" Biff Cannon. He's the butthead. Let's see. That's one I bought on Amazon. Cool. So, anyways, I'm gonna have to get going eventually, guys, because I can't tie up YouTube for all this time because I do got to cook ham and a prime rib. Ham comes out first, prime rib goes in second. So in the meantime, I got to get that prepared, which means I got to get things moving, But I want to say to Phil, thanks again for the gift card. But I want to tell you guys a story also about Easter and Thanksgiving and Christmas and whatchamacallit. So it goes like this. And by the way, Phil, if you have any suggestions you want me to add to it, you want me to review a hand radio, a MERS radio, a CB radio, or another scanner, please let me know. Your gift cards always go towards me reviewing stuff. Yes. So there you go. So shall I continue with my story? Because I want to tell you a story. And Higgins is always saying, once upon a time. So once upon a time, many moons ago, we had snowstorms, windstorms, lightning storms, rainstorms, hailstorms, and all these natural Mother Earth disasters. You know what happened? Power went out. So we all had to get into our cars, my mom's car, and drive over to my grandmother's house. Now, if my grandmother was having dinner and the power went out, we had to go to one of our other homes. Home in Linwood, other home in Linwood, other home in Linwood. Everett. It was wild time. Yeah. Every time you turn around, power was, and you sit there. And you ask. Right? And you ask. What happens when the power goes out? And you say, I don't know. So, then you had to put a semi-cooked turkey into the oven, making sure you didn't get food poisoning and all this crap, and it was just a pain in the butt ski. I mean, people sit there and they say, oh, you've been through this, you've been through that, and I remember power outages. I remember snowstorms. I remember all this stuff, I mean, do you understand that it is interesting? Now the lights are flickering until 6 p.m. They're saying, the weather report for this area is a windstorm. We got this, you got Higgins, it's almost 65 there. Chicago's 62, 50 here, and it's 52 with Dad. I don't know what Phil's weather is, but here we got a gale wind advisory, right? And so we got, here it goes, gale warning till 5. So in approximately 47 minutes, the wind will drop down, right? Rains in effect until 5 p.m. this afternoon. Small craft advisory will remain in effect to 2 a.m., which the scanner was saying was going to be bringing in, So Seek Harbor, it's always Seek Harbor. So most people can't off their boats because they don't have the experience, right? But the radio says 2 to 12-foot swells, also known as waves. Okay, so then it says until 6 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, 55-mile-per-hour gusts. Till 6 p.m. Yeah. Use extra caution when driving, especially operating a high-profile vehicle, outdoor objects, really. And it says 2 a.m. tomorrow morning for small craft advisor. Okay, well, guess what? The thing is they're going to claim the weather is going to drop down in approximately 1 hour and 45 minutes. But as a prepper, you got to ask yourself, currently the wind's already at 17 miles per hour, right? So approximately 5 p.m. it'll be 15 miles per hour. So it's going to stay at approximately 15 until 8 p.m. Or no, 10 p.m. when it goes to 7. So it'll drop down, and then at 1 a.m. it'll be 0 mile per hour. So you have 0 to 2 miles per hour, and then that's it. And then it won't be windy until they give us another wind day, but they're always talking about this time of year with so much wind, so much rain. This is why you gotta prep. I mean, literally, have you ever guys seen that video on YouTube where, this guy's sitting around Anacortes and he's like using his phone, and next thing you know, he sees these sparks on this power box, and then the power goes out, and then the entire island's out for like 12 hours or 14 hours, and everyone's panicking. Yeah. So, the point is, that's why you check for the weather on weather.com, So, anyway, seems the comments petered out. I guess everyone's out to get their Easter dinner, so I guess I can ask Chloe. I don't know what's going on with Bill or Kane or the rest of you guys, but, I need to get cooking starting soon, so hopefully there's enough hot water to take a quick bath. And then have fresh clothes. Chloe's going to have to line up for me. I don't know where she put my clothes. And then I will start preparing the ham, which shouldn't take 15 minutes to kitchen for Chloe to do the kitchen stuff. And then, anyways, I'll go ask her to set the water up now. And then afterwards, we'll be ready. So give me 1 second, please. Get it done. So then when I'm done, I can get that 2.5 hour ham put in for you.
Yes, put your water up. And then I'll fill that down while you're bathing.
All right. Just maintain the water level. Make sure it's warm.
Well,
If not, then we know the water tank failed. Yep. So, anywho, I want to tell you guys. Just want to say, I will be back after my bath. Because as you all know, I want you guys to see the 6 or 7 minute prep video on how to cook a ham for dummies 3.0. I think every time I do a ham for Chloe, I update the video a bit. So, basically, I hope you guys are, happy about that. So, you guys, have made the comment Peter out again. But, I do need to take a bath. So, hopefully the tub's filling. I don't hear anything. I hear the shower running. Hold on a sec. And you can't use hot water anyway because there's a leak. The top's using it for the leak right now. And the bucket won't get under that corner.
Soup pot, big soup pot. A little water and you dump into that.
So I'll be back after my bath, like I said, to do a update video. Oh. So they're talking about water tanks, right? Tanks failing, because of the heat. Anyways, let me go check the water real quick. But anyways, gotta make sure the water tanks, make sure, because when I was checking the sink, it was really lukewarm. So I was complaining the other day about my bath being lukewarm. Damn, starting soon. All right, peeps. I want you to stay tuned for Crappy McCoffee's Easter special, part 2, coming up after my bath. I will be doing a prepping video. Chloe will get into the kitchen. Won't take her too long. I guess we'll have to use what we have available water-wise and have her clean the kitchen. Should take 15 minutes for her. And then when I get done with my bath, tank will heat up again. And then the Video will start for a short video on how to cook ham for dummies, and then how to cook prime rib for dummies. And then we will be ready to go for vacuuming and tidying up the living room, which will take 15 minutes. And then Chloe's got maybe half hour in my office since she piled all the clothes on the floor, so she got to hang it up. Otherwise, we will be doing another video. So I hope you and Kane and Rinko and Bitcoin all come back to part 2, which is how to cook ham for dummies, how to cook prime rib for dummies. And I would like to say, if you guys want, when I'm doing cooking videos, if you want to see a video of how to make a green bean casserole, let me know, because I can do that as well for you all. My channel is about diversity and prepping and how to deal with people with borderline personality and other mental illness as well. So with that said, I guess I get to endure a warm bath like usual, and then when I get out, I freeze. So stay tuned for another video coming up, my friends. And in the meantime, thanks again, Phil. I'm going to be making probably 3 more videos tonight. How to make a green bean casserole for dummies as well. So stay tuned, and I will tell you how to do it all here on the Krabby McCoffee channel, aka San Juan Island Preppers channel, aka Airy Sky Rita Lee. Thanks for watching. So please add and subscribe. Please post comments, leave feedback, suggestions. Hit the like, subscribe button. It's also fun for your family, including your dogs, your cats, your bunnies, your service dogs, your service bunnies. The bell notification, the thumbs up button, subscribe button, and keep the comments nice. So all we ask. Thank you, and God bless you in everything you do.